Good evening, everyone. Welcome to the show. Time to meet our high-tech lowlives. Woohoo!
Howdy, chat, everyone.
Yay! Good evening. I am your referee for this evening, W. Adam Clark. My fun fact is I'm going to be all over the place because my camera has moved. That's not my fun fact. My fun fact is I'm going to have to camera one, camera two, camera one, camera two. I'm going to be looking in the wrong spots for most of tonight because I'm used to looking here to look you dead in the face, chat. But unfortunately, your face has moved to there, and that's not your fault. That's my fault. But I'm the one that needs to remember you're there. So, my fun fact for the evening is, in fact, bacon, that's one, is I have had a day of a weird combination, odd successes on multiple fronts, but involving homeowner issues and trying to get things ready for upcoming campaigns, and my microphone being unusually hot for some reason, and possibly getting a sponsor for the channel, and possibly lining up some freelance work, and just a whole lot of possiblies that I just hope any of them turn out well. In the meantime, we are here, and we are going to do the dumb in Night City this evening, and I now turn it over to everyone trying to make it to the front of the line at once. Go.
Hello. My name is Jericho.
Oh, everybody was like, I'm not going to be the one today. All right,
God in chat.
Jericho's the main character. She goes first. The boys will fight it out after she's done.
No, the main character should never go first. Somebody jumps in front of the main character so that they get shot, and then the main character steps up.
Hold it. This is not Star Trek. We are not red shirts.
You know somebody's always on Overwatch.
I mean, it should have been me then. Dang it.
All right.
You are the
Anyway.
Hi, my name is Jericho. Jenny Outrageous on Twitch and Blue Sky, Twitter, and all that stuff. I am playing Neon Jubilee, the rocker girl, here in this game, and
That we play.
that we play on Twitch.
For the lulz.
I am also working on stuff with some of the stuff with Deuce to
Yay!
try and get some of that stuff worked out over the week. Adding in some new games and stuff. But yeah, look forward to that.
There are so many things coming right around the corner. I am so excited for. I'm just trying to, juggle as many hand grenades as I can to make sure that they all, land properly.
Fun fact, I suppose, right now for my home game, I have a home game that I run on Sundays, which is a Descent into Avernus campaign that I've thoroughly homebrewed because that campaign book is a mess. Still set in Faerun's though, but just a lot of things are different. But I love the concept of it and the storyline to it, so I've always I enjoy running that campaign even if it is a mess. And I've been slowly planning out some stuff right now that won't come, but probably doesn't come for a bit. But it's always fun to try to plan out a large noble party for your PCs to attend and rub elbows with various characters and people and get them into trouble. The party knows that they have a date to go to this party at some point, but they're trying to put it off because one of the players is currently on hiatus.
We want her to. We just picked out a dress for her. We just picked out a dress and she has to leave for 2 months. So we're just fucking filibustering 2 days worth of game.
Yeah, so
Wow,
how do we
you're gonna
extend 2 days
filibuster
in game
for
into
2 months?
How do we extend about two games? And unfortunately, it's schoolwork. It's college. She's a
Good for her.
she's in very advanced field, and it's a lot of work in like biology and stuff. And so she has to take some time off right now, just because she has to focus on all of her work. And once she's come back, she'll be fine. But yeah. There's this running gag of how do we extend like 1.5 to 2 days in about 5 to 8 weeks.
Well, I mean, you could always just take notes from what you fuckers have managed to do in this campaign, because that's about your timetable.
But building out parties and stuff is always fun.
Morgoth, the wizard, and I'm playing X1R1, your resident netrunner. And my fun fact is I actually have a master's degree in education, and it's not really serving me well, so I forget that I have it or talk about it. So that's my random fun fact for the evening. Tag.
I'll go. Hi. Boo. I'm Sunny, Sunburst Wolf Dog on Blue Sky and Red Note, and I am playing Thorn, the exotic solo. And my fun fact is that I'm a face. Ha! Jump scare. I didn't get my computer fixed, but I got a little backup
Wake the
Raspberry
fuck up,
thing
samurai.
that I'm able to play on. So the laptop that I was originally on timeout for can run Discord without having to, kill itself doing so. So I'm here now.
Nice.
I'm only off camera mostly because I've been eating, and that's gross. So I don't want y'all to have to deal with that. But anyway, boo, take a bacon.
Okay then. Folks, I'm the old bacon eater. I'm the old guy. I eat all the bacon. I still play the games, and I'm still not very good at them. And rather than a fun fact, I have a public service announcement. As most of you are aware by now, when a particular icon comes up in the lower left or in the chat, the Bacon Corpse drinking game has triggered, which means you have to take a drink. As you are also aware, we do not encourage you playing the Bacon Corpse drinking game, because you could be in very serious trouble if you play it too often. Noctis will tell you this. He's already replaced his liver 4 times. So, having said, if you absolutely insist on playing the Bacon Corpse drinking game, step up your game. Go to the merch store, singlestepgaming-shop.fourthwall.com, and pick yourself up the official Cyberpunk 2025 Bacon Corpse drinking game glassware. No kidding. This is a thing. It's on the shop. I had no idea this was coming. Cheers.
Unfortunately, I couldn't do a shot glass, so I unfortunately had to do an entire Pilsner glass, and yeah.
I have no problems with this.
Show the other side. It's got the Bacon logo on the one side, and it's got.
It is the official Cyberpunk 2025 Bacon Corpse drinking game glassware.
Yeah.
And people at work, my boss, who is aware of this, I showed this at work.
Nice.
They found it incredibly mean. Dude, my joke has become a meme, has become merch.
Yep.
Dude.
I was gonna say, do people at your work know you as Bacon?
Yep.
Oh, okay.
Well, no, they don't know me as Bacon. They know me as my real name, but they know that I work as Bacon here, and it is good.
But literally some family members of his, if he is referred to as Bacon, know who you're talking about. So, yeah.
Yeah.
It's a thing. Yes, all the cams.
Yes, we're full face tonight.
All right. So before we begin, now that we've heard about the Bacon Just Corpse drinking game, I don't have to do that one. However, this is your reminder that this is a show about... Wait, we didn't miss anybody, right?
No.
No, we got everybody.
I'm just making sure before I make Sunburst has a sad again. We're all good?
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
good. This is a show about desperate, terrible times which will force desperate and terrible people to do desperate and terrible things. The show will contain blood, violence, sexual situations, drug use, abuse, forced or coerced situations, perhaps forced drinking, and likely every, or at least forced buying of drinks, and every possible combination of those words. We do not condone these acts, but offer them as a warning, much as we do not condone our own world becoming the dystopian nightmare that this game is set in. If you enjoy our other programs, but this one makes you uncomfortable and you feel you cannot watch, please do not watch. Visit our other shows and say hi. We will not take offense to you choosing not to be here. If this program makes you feel uncomfortable, but you feel you need to watch for some reason, please continue to watch only so long as the show speaks to you, as it may be something that you need to hear for some reason. As always, do not hurt yourself on our account. If this program does not make you feel uncomfortable, welcome to the dystopia of the near now. We don't have cookies, but we do have chips. If you ever feel you have become uncomfortable, please reevaluate your viewership. This show will be immediately demonetized, This show will be immediately demonetized on YouTube for all of the above reasons. If you wish to contribute, please consider subscribing through Twitch, Streamloots, or Patreon. Consider donating to the channel. Consider buying Streamloot cards for yourself or for the community. However, please never contribute more than you can afford. Charity must begin at home, so make sure your own home is taken care of first. We love your face more than we love your money, and we want you here for a long time, not a short, profitable one. With all of that said, what did we do last week, gang?
We made money.
Hell yeah.
Very, very, very short version.
Mm-hmm. Thank you, Bacon. Thank you, chat.
And we also got like the I made friends with a cop.
Yeah?
We
Again.
didn't do a ton of crime this time. We behaved. We got
And-
invited to a party.
You didn't do crime, but you planned crime. You didn't
Whatever.
crime, you just pre-crimed.
Thorn hit on a clown.
Thorn did hit on a clown. That was the thing that happened.
Yeah, that was also a thing.
We survived a clown gang war with some other dudes. And I think we were able
That's
to
a
get,
lie, Morgoth. You
were
were
able-
never innocent, my friend.
we were able to get the dog repainted so that we don't have to hide it as much.
Not yet, but
Or at least
he's
we're
ordering the
working on
parts. Yeah. The dog is currently hiding until he can get the parts in.
Alright, yeah. I don't remember what else we did though. If that's everything or not.
Oh, we made a promise that we would steal a bike or procure a bike.
Oh yeah, the
but,
motorcycle.
Right,
We just
that's
did
why
different
we
for
were
motorcycle.
pre-criming.
Thorn's
Right,
doing the
right,
bike
the
out of it,
motorcycle.
though.
Right, and then
now-
Pondsmith called us out.
Yeah, the guy in the shop.
Yep.
We were we were staking out a motorcycle shop, and then we met Mike Consmith's OC, and he was like, "Hey, fuck you, pay me."
Nah, he's just a cyber influencer. You just gotta like go on Facebook and take a few selfies with them and like talk shit, and you're good.
I mean, yeah, but it was very, very much, fuck you, pay me. Of course, he said drinks
Right.
heavily, which is,
Fuck,
you know, pretty
he
much
said,
the
fuck
same
you, buy
thing.
me drinks.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much.
Made money, worked on a doggo, find out doggo has an actual brain, planned a heist, went drinking with Jack the Ripper. Yep, pretty much.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry to not participate. I'm like scarfing on the stones right now.
No worries, take your time.
No, you're good, you're good.
All right, so you guys have an address and are planning on driving to a bar called The Forlorn Hope.
Time to roll up, I guess.
Everyone give me... This will give you a free point. Everyone give me a streetwise roll.
Oh, blessed rolls.
All right.
We are all very street today, fellow children.
Yeah. We heard.
We're all down with the sickness.
Oh god.
I think I better prepare my next round. Hang on a minute.
Probably. Because you went hard in that on the first one. All right, so
I was thirsty, damn it.
you can decide how familiar the group of you are with how familiar each of your characters is with this club. But I will give everyone a different piece of information because everyone succeeded in passing.
I mean, just give me the least information because, like I said, I'm not from here, and that role actually makes perfect sense in context.
Sunburst knows that it is in Studio City, and the building is the Forlorn Hope. The bar is the bottom floor of an old, closed down hotel building. There are rumors on the street that the rooms in the hotel are sometimes rented out to edge runners, and also that there is sometimes a night market that meets in the hotel, but those are only rumors.
All right.
Does the bar have forlorns on it? Oh, no, I only did that one with Saken. Neon knows that the bar is owned by Marianne Russell and John Freeman, and that Marianne Russell is in fact a trans woman.
Oh, this place.
Which is a much more elegant way of phrasing it than was phrased in the original source material. There's been a bit of a conversation about that. Bacon knows that the owner, John Freeman, and a number of the regulars at the bar are all ex-military and VFW, mostly from the Senam Wars. And Morgoth has heard. Do you want the name of a fixer or of a Ripperdoc? You know that there is a fixer who works out of that bar who goes by Dollar Bill. And with that role, you also know that Dollar Bill is mostly a information broker. He's an intel guy. He finds information about things and buys and sells information.
Awesome. Here, this place is sketchy as fuck, but we are also sketch, so I'm kind of excited for drinks.
I don't know necessarily about sketch. A lot of vets go there.
Now, I need you to be on your best behavior, Thorn.
I like bring my tail up to her face and do that like dusty thing.
I'm just saying, like, one of the most prominent trans women in Night City works at this bar.
I mean,
Yeah, see?
So play nice and don't fuck around.
unless she wants me to. Then I can't promise anything.
All right. As you are driving, Grouch's difficulty will be a little bit higher, but everyone give me a perception awareness check. Yep. Oh, awareness notice. That's it. I need to take a drink. That's my drinking game. My new drinking game is when I get a rule wrong. When I get the name of a skill, ability, or rule wrong. Because I'm currently running 3 games, playing in 2 different ones, writing 2 additional ones on top of that, and perhaps editing in an entirely different one, while also reviewing 2 other things that we may or may not be doing at some point in the future. Because I've got 10 different game systems in my head. I am going to call things by the wrong things.
Man, our awareness notice rolls are all dog shit today, aren't they? On this year of our Lord 2025. Look at us go.
2 of you pass. Neon and Morgoth, as the only ones with working eyes. While you are...
Mine work, I'm just busy driving. Watch it now.
Fair.
Also, there was a squirrel. Fuck you.
Squirrel. While you are driving, or while Grouch is driving, the two of you notice that you pass in Studio City on the way what looks like a converted old motel that has a sign in front of the parking lot that says Silverhand Studios and has a big old available for rent sticker on the side of the Silverhand Studios sign.
I quick look in the van to see if anyone else noticed. I'm just like, hey, what?
Ian just kind of looks over and sees it. And kind of points it out and... Huh.
Do you think
Silverhand?
this is a tourist trap or like looking for connections?
I don't know. I mean, maybe Johnny works there, or used to.
Should I make a fumble roll?
Oh, yes. Yes, please do.
So I'm fine.
Oh, you're fine. That's unfortunate.
My entire... You guys point to see if I notice it, and my head's entirely out the window.
So,
Tongue hanging
On
out?
the other window. Other side.
like, hey,
Head out the window, tongue going, nah. Ha! Stunning corpse this time. It wasn't me. No drink.
Neon, give me a intelligence roll.
11.
Okay. You remember something about Silverhand Studios and it being a company that Johnny Silverhands owns, but it being a series of properties that he generally rents out to musicians, graphic artists, whatever, for them to have a more affordable place to live while working on their art.
It's a place I can like rent to live in, theoretically.
Theoretically.
I'll make a mental note of that and be like, that might be a place to move into or something, maybe.
All right.
that is like as punked as you get.
I mean, I'd have to talk.
Right. And Grouch, give me a awareness notice roll.
I feel a little better about that.
Okay.
You know what?
Are you trying to 20 it?
I am, in
Yep.
fact, trying to 20 it.
Okay. As you're driving along, you notice that there is a detour sign. It says, detour this way, road construction ahead. But unless the detour is several blocks before the construction, you don't see the construction ahead. You just see several large detour signs pointing down a side street.
Okay. I slowed down as I come up towards the first of these detour signs, but I do not immediately turn.
Okay.
Because this smells like trap.
Does it?
It smells like trap.
Sorry.
Look down in the
It's
direction.
me.
Just a second, folks. At any rate, slow down
Someone
toward
put
this
that-
thing. Take a look down there. See what's going on, because, I get new... No, this ain't right.
The detour goes down the side street about 3 blocks, and then, following the detour signs, makes a left turn and kind of runs parallel to the road that you are currently on.
Now, remind me, what gangs run around here?
That is a very good question. Normally in Studio City, in the southern end of Studio City, which you are not in, would be the Red Chrome Legion. In the northern part of Studio City, which is where you are in, are the Satin Dolls.
And Satin Dolls aren't generally aggressive, right? They're protectors.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they're a guardian gang.
All right, and ahead of me, where I would normally be going, except for this detour sign that's saying nah, 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 I'm not seeing anything. I'm not seeing anything that indicates we got issues.
No, you are not.
Right. You know what? Bag it. I'm going around the detour sign and continuing on my merry way.
Okay.
Because this smells like a trap. Having said, I am going to do this, and I'm going to tell everybody, guys, arm up just in case. I got a... yeah, this smells.
Okay.
I pull my head in the window, my hair's all fucked up. I'm like, what? Oh.
All right.
Actually, Thorn.
Yes.
Give me because I think this would be incredibly funny. Give me a combat sense roll. All right. You hear this conversation. You start to turn back into the cab to be like, what are you talking about? As you see a object flying towards your head as it is sticking out of the window. The object is, let's say, about the size of a soccer ball, except that it is not perfectly round. It is fairly flat on the front and back and about as round as a soccer ball.
Like a mine?
That would be a similar shape, yes. Except that
no.
It doesn't look like that. It, in fact, looks fairly white and foamy.
Like a piece of styrofoam?
Sort of, yeah. I mean, in the split second you're seeing it, that's about the most you can get.
Can I try and just grab it?
Sure. Give me a... you know what? Give me a brawl with your combat sense as a bonus.
Cool.
Please don't grab Jerry yourself.
Oh,
Plus
God.
6. Oh, I grabbed that, so that's 39. If anybody wants to make it a 40. I barely even move my head. I just
You know what?
A legendary catch.
Because this is a legendary catch. And only because you manage the legendary catch in a moving vehicle. You see this object coming towards you. You not sure what it is or what it could be or how to interact with it. You pull your head back and you kind of put your arm out the window and kind of tip under it and turn it like you would catching a frisbee in flight, but from the underside of the frisbee. You know the move I'm talking about? The quick wrist turn catch kind of thing. And you realize as you finish spinning it, it has the appearance of a custard pie.
Oh no. Wait. Oh no.
But it doesn't smell like a custard pie. It smells more like battery acid.
Does it? Okay. This is all happening very fast, and so I'm trying to figure out what I would even be able to glean from this.
What what does Thorn do in the next 2 seconds?
I mean, I'm assuming that this is a bozo thing, and part of me is trying to suss out, are they attacking us or are they just trying to mess with us right now? Because they could be either. And you said this is not bozo territory.
This is not bozo territory. However, give me a streetwise. And just you.
Okay. Not great, but...
Bozos are notorious in Night City for doing shit in other... For pulling pranks in other gangs' territories. The prank can be simple and non-dangerous, or it can be a bomb in the basement of a building. It really depends on what the bozo considers to be funny.
So it's next 2 seconds trying to figure out, do they just hold on to it and actually examine it more, or do they attempt to throw it back in the exact same direction it just came from?
Pretty much.
You know what? Hang on a second. I'm just gonna... Come on. Let me do what I'm trying to do right now. Thorn catches it in this legendary catch and then turns it right towards their face and tries to look at it. They do not throw it back. They're still hanging out the window.
Okay.
If you make a mess of my Humvee, you cleaning it up.
I'm sticking sticking so much of my body out the window.
You just caught a pie flying at your vehicle that was traveling down the road at not highway speeds, but major road in neighborhood speed, so probably 30 miles an hour-ish. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
While that happens, and you're looking at the pie and trying to get more information about it, everyone... Sunburst, give me a awareness notice roll about the pie. Everyone else give me an awareness notice roll about not the pie.
Mind you, that have you ever seen that video of that one baseball play where the guy
Yeah.
and the pitcher just catches it?
Yeah. When they gloveless snap,
soccer, honestly.
Yeah, when they gloveless snap the high reach on like 2 fingers and pull it down. Yeah. Okay. Grouch and Morgoth. As Neon seems lost in thought about the studio that you just passed a couple blocks ago, and Thorn is leaning out the window catching desserts. The two of you see a trio of bozos on the block as you're driving past. One of them is still in kind of a throwing motion, like you finish a you finish a throwing motion and you kind of like hold in the extension because that means that you pushed all the way through the throw and you kind of stay there for a second. So they're in this position with a dumbfounded look on their face. Another bozo ganger that was kind of like crouched and hiding with an SMG. That you just see the gun kind of slip down a little bit, and they're just like, as the vehicle starts to go past, they're just like. And the third one, the one in the middle, the tallest one with green hair, just kind of looks towards the car and looking at Thorn holding the pie, and Grouch and X1 make eye contact with him, and he's just like, "Oh no, you can just go."
Yes!
Awesome.
And
This is as we're passing them.
yeah,
And we're getting this.
yeah. As you're coming up and passing them and all this is happening, this is all like within 2 seconds. And he's just like, the one that threw the pie is like, what? And the other one is like, that shit didn't just happen? And the guy in charge is all like, oh, no, just keep going. Now you're fine. Just go.
We have a new joke for the day to tell the rest of the clowns. They'll never believe this.
Does Thorn get a rep point with the bozos?
Please.
Thorn, as you look at this pie and your superior olfactory senses kick in, the foam on the top of the pie, the custard meringue part, is not custard. It is a compound that is designed to adhere to whatever it hits. And the lemon cream that is inside of the pie is in fact jellied battery acid. If this hit a vehicle, it would ruin the paint. If it hit a person in their armor, it would degrade the armor. If it hit a person in the skin, it would likely Harvey Two-Face the fuck out of the side of their head. However, you're holding it by the pie plate. Hanging out the window of a Hummer driving down the road at 30 miles an hour. You do not get a chance to see the three gangers. By the time you are done looking at the pie, the vehicle will be past them, so you don't get a chance to see them.
Okay. I don't see them, but
Yeah, guy waves his pass.
there because they threw this.
Okay, guy waves his pass. I actually slow down a little tiny bit just to look at the clowns. Mm-hmm. And then go.
What was that Harlequin Bozo's name again?
Arlecchino.
Arlecchino?
Yes.
I stick my head out the window, not knowing where this came from, but knowing it came from somewhere, and say, "Don't throw something at me again unless it's Arlecchino's phone number," and I throw it back out into the street and get back in the car.
Okay. I mean, come on. Oh, jeez.
Everyone in the vehicle, except Thorn, can add Bozo's low +0 to your contacts list. Thorn can add Bozo's low +1. And with that, you successfully pull up to the outside of I think it's a 7-story, if I remember correctly, Art Deco styled hotel. The sign down on the first floor of the hotel is a neon sign, not that one, unaffiliated, that says Forbidden Hope.
Forbidden Hope or Forlorn?
Sorry, Forlorn Hope. That was me. And there is a small parking lot along the side of the hotel.
All right, Liver, let's go.
What do you do, Grouch?
Well, find a parking spot.
All right. So you guys park, you head in, and you arrive in the bar known as the Forlorn Hope. You walk in, and the first thing you notice is there is neither a bouncer nor a gun check at the door. Aside from the models you see, there's probably only 2 or 3 other patrons in the bar at the moment. They all appear to be in their mid to late, the patrons that you don't see appear to be in their mid to late 40s. And most of them are wearing either military fatigues or camo clothing or similar clothing of a similar cut made of light armor or ripstop material. As you walk in, you see that at the largest booth, which is the one closest to the door, you see Ripperjack currently seated, and you see a pink-haired woman behind the counter kind of wave and wave hello as you guys enter the room.
I just elbow Thorn and just give him a look.
Oh.
I'll also like wave at the woman, and then I see Ripperjack will just kind of move up and sit down next to him.
Okay.
I'll hop over the couch right there.
Okay.
White nod, and then you have to join him.
All right. As you all come over, a brunette woman in a black leather top and a decent amount of makeup walks up and says to all of you, hi, welcome to the Hope. Can I get you guys any drinks or anything?
Whiskey Coke?
It was a good start.
Tequila, please.
Okay. And for you, as she looks at Neon?
Oh, I just water right now.
Ripper looks at her and goes, Jack and Smash. And she walks over towards the bar. So you all sit down. And then as you sit down and the waitress walks away, Ripper Jack looks at you all and... Well, you guys made some pretty good time getting here. I was a little bit concerned when I saw that detour sign that, you know, you might just fall for it.
That kind of thing got used during the long walk once or twice, or the long drive home once or twice. Didn't fall for it then either.
Gotcha.
A couple of bozos, though. They're mostly harmless.
Yeah.
Wow. They're all the way over here now. That's kind of impressive. I mean, dumb, but impressive.
One of them tried to throw some kind of battery acid pie at us, and I actually managed to catch it.
Really?
Hell yeah. That was pretty impressive even for me, I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
Well, hopefully they don't really follow the other satin dolls. Should be fine. But, yes.
Gotcha, Shiny.
I figured it would be prudent to speak with you. Given the
I mean, not a bad idea. So, are my old eyes deceiving me? Or were you guys casing the shop?
casing is a strong word.
It is a strong word. But a very specific
like-
one.
People do window shopping for bikes. I like to do window shopping for jobs.
That's reasonable. About this time, the waitress returns with your drinks. And as she's setting everything out, she stops and she turns to Neon. She goes, I just wanted to check. Because we were pretty sure, but not everybody was sure. You're Neon Jubilee of the Output Girls, right?
Yeah. Yeah, I am. Hi.
And she turns and gives like a thumbs up back towards the bartender.
Just kind of awkwardly smile at her. You're a fan, huh?
Yeah. And about this time, the bartender has walked around the bar and has head over real quick.
Thorn's tail starts wagging a little bit.
For those not familiar with the source material images, this model is really close really close to the original art. I'm very pleased with myself.
I actually remember Dude showed me the original art in this back when he was making everything.
Yeah.
So good.
As she walks over, she goes, "Yeah, so you're Neon Jubilee, right?"
That's me.
I heard you helped my girls out when they couldn't make it to a job in time about a week ago. I think it was about a week ago.
Is that
Week and
the
a half?
scav job?
Yeah.
Okay. I was there, yeah. Thorn here actually did most of the work. I kind of point to there.
Just wave.
Right. Well, thank you for, helping my girls out. So, as a thank you, whatever you're getting tonight, don't worry about it. Drinks are on me.
Oh, Thank you so
Wizard
much.
has purchased 10 packs.
Hey, anytime. Anyone willing to, help out my girls is welcome here anytime. And with that, she will head back around to the bar and get back to work.
Watch it really.
Keeping in mind, I have to be careful about the drinking because I'm driving later and I got people in the car. So, but yet,
You'd drive better if you rigged in.
not when I'm drunk though. That'll still screw me up.
You'd still be better. Drunk, but better.
Yeah, you know what? I'm just saying. There's somebody in particular that might get really upset if I did that.
How
That
many
really
ranks
the
and
reason-
vehicles then do you have?
5.
Yeah. 5 plus 2 for just rigging in general. Yeah. 7 extra points. That accommodates for a whole lot of blurry vision. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
Neon will just kind
Yeah, I
of
still
look
need
back
the
at.
By
Neon
the way,
will just-
I still need the answer to that one question I asked last week.
Yeah, I know. I'm still trying to get an official answer, actually.
Okay, cool.
I figure
Neon
you
will
won't
just
need it
look
tonight.
back at project with like a dumb smile on her face.
Nice. See, you're
Yeah,
already
right.
making friends.
Now I know you like drinking a whole lot and we're paying for yours, but please be nice if it's on the house.
Yeah,
Oh, no. Don't. Whatever you do, drink as much as you can while it's on the house. Otherwise, she'll get offended. And if there's one thing I can assure you, you do not want to see Marianne offended.
Oh. In that case, do they think they have red breast or?
Probably.
Ooh.
Well, on one hand, it looks like you won't be covering my tab tonight. On the other hand, I still don't have to, so I'm okay with it.
Hey. He's glue.
Everyone... Go ahead.
Are you a whiskey guy by choice, or do you just like Jack Daniels because it's the same name?
I've been basically drinking Jack since I got out of boot.
Fair.
So she kind of kind of regains her composure a bit and just kind of looks at Jack kind of like more seriously, almost like kind of dead in the eyes, just kind of goes. So, look, do you want in? Are you extorting us? Are you going to blackmail us? Are you looking to get a paycheck with this? What's the job, or what's the deal? I'm not trying to not be friendly, but I just want to make sure I know what we're doing first before we go for it.
No, I appreciate that. Straight to the point. Let's say, for a reasonable fee, I am willing to say that the 4 of you were sitting here in the club with me drinking all night. And I plan to be sitting here in the club drinking all night. So, it's reasonable that I would know who I was drinking with. And it sounds like at the very least Marianne's going to vouch for you. So that should pretty much give you all the cover you're going to need as an alibi, just in case anybody asks any question.
How much?
I was figuring, I mean, to be fair, I was originally figuring on running up a good, 400-500 Eddie bar tab tonight. However, by the way, an average drink is about 5 or 6 Eddies, so
Criminy.
that, yeah.
Wow, that face though more off.
So, but since you won't have to worry about paying for all of that, I probably won't drink nearly as much. And let's say my free drinks tonight plus 200 Eddies. And I want to know what you're getting, but I don't care to know who for.
The job that we got from the Oracle was paid in cash, right?
Correct.
If I recall correctly. I forget if the drinks got here or not.
Yeah, they started to. The first round is.
Thorn, literally, as subtly as they can, gets 200 Eddies cash, puts it like in the napkin under their drink, and then scoots it to Jack across the table and says, "You should try this one. More quality whiskey, honestly. Irish stuff is always the best."
All right. Picks up the drink and napkin, takes the drink, slams it. Yeah, that's not too bad, and puts the napkin in his pocket.
Grouch flinched because he knows that stuff.
Yeah, Ripper Doc is a professional drunk.
I believe
Yeah,
it.
Ripper Jack is a professional drunk.
I look over at Grouch and just... Who are we working for again?
That I don't want to know. I don't want to know who. I just want to know what.
What was the name of the bike? I mean, we're working for the. So I know. I'm familiar. We're working for the guys I know, right?
Okay. Yeah.
The Coyotes.
You're working for the Roaring Coyotes, specifically the head of the Coyotes is Chavez, and you are grabbing a Sidewinder.
Classic street bike.
I need to put more tracks in that list because there's only 4 songs, and that gets over too quick, and that's just repetitive.
Let's just say we're very, very, very interested in one of the bikes in that shop. That happens to be very, very secured. For good reason.
And I'm very, very interested in knowing which one.
Well,
I mean,
yeah,
arguably, I'll find out tomorrow. Assuming that you do the job tonight, I'd find out tomorrow either way. The difference is whether I have to ask about it, which could draw a question.
It's okay. You know what? I waved to the steward. I refuse to say waitress. That just seems demeaning because these are folks are vets and what have you. Could we get 2 more of the red breast, please?
Yeah, sure.
Are we doing this tonight?
I mean, if we got cover, why not? I don't got anything else to do.
We'll probably have to delay because we are not after this evening we're not going to be at full capacity.
Not one.
Yes.
I drank. That's why I ordered water.
And
I can handle whiskey. Just give me like 2 hours after we're done here, and I'm fine.
Right.
Though I'll admit I haven't had bread rest in a long time because that shit's like fucking 200 Eddies a pop. But you know.
Apparently, it's already getting to you because you just said bread rest.
Yeah, red breast.
As opposed to red rum.
No, you said bread rest.
Oh.
I'll play back the tape right now to prove it.
I'll admit I haven't had bread rest.
Go, do it. Do
Okay.
it.
You can't see it, but I just did.
By the way, kids, that's 9.
I'm not as thin as you drunk I am. I'm fine.
There we go. Anyway,
Hey,
when they,
Sir, I pulled you over because you were weaving. Of course I was weaving. The bar was closing.
Oh god.
I don't want to be drunk in public. I want to be drunk in a bar.
I just kind of, Nian just kind of rests her head on the couch armchair. Just looks at the others and just looks back at River Jack. Just goes, "It's a sidewinder."
Oh, good choice. Good choice.
Bit of history.
Yeah, I was trying to figure out I figured it either had to be that one or the Dark Warrior Assault motorcycle.
At any rate, when the red rats come around, make sure Jack gets one, I get the other one. Salud. And deliberately sip at the red breast, as that's how you're supposed to do it.
Yes, he deliberately doesn't.
Naturally.
How long do you guys intend to spend in the bar? Because that will determine how many other things I do in this scene and what rolls I want you to make.
What time is it?
Judging by my handy-dandy calculator device that we did in advance, it is actually probably just around 5 p.m. right now.
I mean, I suppose if we are doing this tonight, I'll just wait for a couple more hours for things to close. It might just stay there for a bit to get
Right.
and for alcohol to get through your system and stuff, and
Right.
as much as it can.
Yeah, we've got plenty of time.
Because Thorn wants to yap at this guy, and if you all will let them, then they can sit here for hours.
I'm down just to hang out and drink. Unless we want to like wing half of the mission.
Y'all say the name of the motorcycle to him, and Thorn just gets this like, just this like wistful sigh. If only it was just for us, honestly.
Yeah, those are nice. I mean, they can do some stuff. So,
Last bike I had was a Shiva, but I've heard those handle well too.
so I'm assuming you guys saw everything there was on the inside to see, right? No?
The inside.
Yeah.
Well, our friend here was more interested on the inside.
Mm-hmm.
What you didn't see, because he's not there yet, is there is a night watchman that sits across the street in a car watching the lot. He's going to be there from 10 minutes of 8. Shop closes at 8. He's going to be there from 10 minutes to 8 until 7 in the morning. So you either need to figure out how to sneak a bike out a window, or how to make sure that he doesn't see nothing.
Oh. Yeah. Yeah.
Anyone know where to get chloroform? Thorn gets a shot in.
Riverjack looking out. So like, this guy who put up for the job said no time limit on it, right? No rush.
Correct.
That's right.
Okay. All of a sudden, it felt like, oh my god, we had to get this done tonight. I'm like, I feel ready for this.
I mean, that's fine. That was an assumption on the NPC's part. That is not the GM trying to force a thing. Just for clarity.
Perfect. Cool. Then I'm gonna just like drink with Riverjack, because if he's willing to like be a homeboy and like give us information, fuck yeah. Then sing all day, dude. Plus, I still want to meet dollar bills, so like I kind of want to hang out and like just be good company and like hang out, dance, drink, etc.
All right.
It's a nice hangout place, to be sure. It's a nice shop. It's a nice little bar.
Around 6 p.m., you start to see a few more regulars filtering in. In addition, you also see
We see Johnny Silverhands.
Johnny Silverhands. You see this woman walk in the door. Obviously not drawing the katana, but it's still on her back. And she heads over here to the bar and sits down and starts to have a conversation with Marianne.
Do I notice anything issues? Is that a
Give me a streetwise, and anyone can piggyback.
Oh yeah. I was just about to ask.
Nice bounce. Very nice bounce. With a 25 streetwise, you are aware that that is, in fact, the leader of the Satin Dolls, which is a runner named that goes by Jezebel. And everyone else knows that, judging by the chromed up appearance, it is likely a Satin Doll, but you don't know specifically who it is. The Satin Dolls are a all-female guardian gang who the junior members are often like hired at the Forlorn Hope as bouncers during show nights or as wait staff, and most of the more skilled members are hired as bodyguards for rockers and other influential people in the city. And they are a guardian gang that specifically protects Studio City, Northern Studio City, but also is specifically known to be interested in protecting women from various activities.
Seeing that everyone else, I'm assuming that everyone else is kind of making small talk with Ripperjack right now, not really doing any business stuff. Neon's going to excuse herself and head over here.
All right.
Thorn will scooch closer.
Cool. All right, so we've got
We're all over the couch.
Thorn talking to Ripperjack. Let's go ahead and have X1 head over here. Not that he needs to come running back into the shot, but we'll have X1 come over here so we can talk to Dollar Bill. And we'll have Neon over here next to Jezebel. Grouch, what you doing?
Yo. I think at this point, everybody's. I'll stick. Oh wait, no. Thorn is going to talk Ripperjack's ear off. Basically, is that right?
Well, I'll default to that if everybody else has things they want to do, but if Hatsy Tatsy at the bar over here ends up, not talking to Neon and Jezebel at any point, then Thorn might slide over and try to flirt with her.
Right on.
They look like they're eyeing away as if they're trying to find a moment to go away, but then everybody scatters and they're like, okay, well, I can't leave them alone.
Is oh, sorry. The motorcycle shop is also in Studio City, right?
What was that?
Is the motorcycle shop also in Studio City?
No, the motorcycle shop was in Pacifica.
Right. Okay.
Right.
So, a very good distance away.
I think what I'll do is I'll stay in this area where I am now.
Mm-hmm.
If questions are asked, I will answer whatnot. Otherwise, I'm generally going to keep an eye on my fam and make sure everybody's cool, because I'm the dad and I have to, make sure the kids are okay.
Okay. All right. Thorn and Neon and X1, each roll me a D10. Neon and X1, roll off. Man, Neon's dice are hot tonight.
Yeah, they are. Well, good. The main character should have hot dice.
Waste all the good rolls right now. That'll work.
Oh.
That'll work well for me.
Not what I meant, and you know it.
All right, so we will start with Neon and Jezebel.
I'll just head over, sit at the bar, just kind of not to butt in. You're Jezebel, right?
She's just lifts her drink, drinks it down, sets it on the bar, taps the top of the glass, and turns a little bit to the side to look towards you and goes, "Yeah, and you're Neon Jubilee."
Oh, you know who I am.
Word gets around. Also, we're pretty good friends with your manager, so...
Melanie does good work.
She does. She takes care of her people, and that's important.
I mean, I'm not used to be on this side of the conversation, but I appreciate your work.
Oh, thank you.
And it's been inspiring. I'm glad, you know, I live around nearby-ish, and I don't know, I didn't think I'd ever run into you, but it's nice to meet you.
Likewise. I mean, if you're in Studio City and you hang out at the Hope, sooner or later you'll probably meet pretty much all the Satin Dolls, because we're usually in here fairly regularly.
I've heard of this place a couple times, but I've never been here myself. This is my first time.
Yeah, I mean, as far as, you know, rat-infested holes in the wall goes, it's not too bad. At which point you just hear Marianne, who's currently fixing a drink on the other side of the bar, and she goes, "You know, you can shut your hole and take it somewhere else to drink." And she just smirks and keeps drinking.
Yeah, Nalani had us actually help a couple of you a while back.
Yeah, I heard.
Some girls were holed up with some scabs in the area. My partner and I helped infiltrate the area.
Yeah, I heard the two of you did some really good work in there.
Yeah, it seemed like it, yeah.
Yeah, sorry it had to go down the way it did, but we found out about that and like through the grapevine, and as we were heading out to get there, we got stuck in the middle of a big ass turf war, and so we needed to call in reinforcements because we didn't know if we got the information clean or not, and where we were was probably going to take us about an hour to get rid of, so we needed somebody that could move in faster just in case.
I understand. I mean, today we started out in the middle of a battle at near my partner's place with like the bozos causing trouble with a couple of slaughterhouse.
Oh, yeah. Bozos are the worst. Silly clowns. But, I mean, normally they're not too bad. Slaughterhouse are alright, but they're just, I mean, show them a sharp edge and they just lose their minds.
Well, it helps to carry a sword around. I like your blade, by the way. Yeah.
Oh, thanks. And she kind of pulls it up just a little bit so that you can see the edge of the blade. Monomolecular edge. Guaranteed to cut through just about anything. You got to be real careful when you're parrying with it, though, because it's a little bit more fragile than a normal blade. But as long as you're not using it to block, it can pretty much just cleave right through armor.
I always wanted one. They seem really cool.
Yeah.
Maybe one of these days. Get a decent show going. Splurge out and something like that. I
Well,
just hit the basics right now, but it's good in the pinch.
I mean, you got to start somewhere. And from what I heard, you had a really good show the other night.
Yeah. I mean, until the end, but...
Well, yeah. The after party wasn't much of a party from what I've heard, but, you know, what you did on stage was solid.
Thanks. Yeah, we really nailed that last bit. We really nailed that last bit, and I was really happy with the way it came out. Seemed like a lot of people. There's a lot of eyes on that performance.
That was a good time to do a good one then.
Even Chery Gibson was there. And it was a lot.
Yeah.
But what are you doing? What are you up to these days?
Well, I mean, I've got 3 or 4 days before I'm going to be out of town for a couple weeks. I've got a pretty big bodyguard job lined up. Me and Goldie have to go and do some duo work. So that's going to be nice. At least I won't be on the road alone. And then, you know, should be back by February, probably.
Okay. You know, I'm Italy again. I'm kind of starting out with the whole, like, edge runner thing. Like, the scout job was kind of like my first real job I've ever had. Like that.
Really?
But, yeah. But, I mean, if I'm, like I said, I kind of live in the area. If you ever need any help with anything, feel free to hit me up.
She kind of looks at you and winks a little bit, and she goes, all right, I'll keep that in mind. You got a number, or should I just get it from the line?
I'm in the middle of getting on my phone myself, but I have my...
Between cells?
Kind of.
Yeah, it happens.
My partner usually takes my phone calls. I kind of point over to Thorn.
Okay.
And I like wave awkwardly.
She looks over at Thorn.
Like I was just out in the middle of a sip.
Yep. Waves back. Reaches into a pocket. Pulls out her phone. Flips it open. Sets it on the bar, kind of closer to you.
Mm-hmm. I'll put Thorn's number in
Cool.
her phone.
She grabs it, takes it back, looks at it. All right. Closes it, puts it away.
Well, I apologize. Yeah, if I haven't written anything. I trust me. I know what it's like to have people kind of walk up to you and recognize you and start asking what's questions and stuff. So I don't want to intrude. That's my email than I have. But it was nice to meet you.
She just kind of looks at you. She goes, "Hey, it's all right. Relax."
Yeah.
And with that, we will move over to X1.
Here.
You have walked. I don't know why it did this in a bunch of the
They're all
tokens.
pirates.
The tokens all became pirates. I don't know what happened, but the actual
Pirate
models
man.
still work. I just didn't need to take a day and just go through 83 models one at a time, making sure they're all correct.
It's pirate night, you know, like ladies' night.
Yeah.
So anyway, you walk over to a guy who's currently got he's sitting in the corner. He's got like 3 data pads all in front of him and a phone, and he's like working some numbers on the phone while like keeping track of the 3 data pads in front of him. He's a older looking dude, probably in his early 50s. His hair is dark but has started to gray along the temples and along the back, where he keeps it kind of not clean shaven but cut pretty short. And then he's got a big burly like 70s style mustache.
Awesome.
And a little bit of a soul patch.
If he's like mad busy, I'm just gonna hang out and dance until I look like I have an opportunity to like just get a quick word with him. But I'm not gonna like ruin his day while he's working, you know?
No, he's doing fine. You watch him for a couple minutes, and it basically looks like he's just trying to keep an eye on a couple different boards at the same time.
Got it.
But it's more of a passive thing than actively trying to engage in what's happening on any of the boards.
Got it. Alright, then I'll go over for a second and be like, Senor, a moment of your time, please.
Yeah, I got a moment. What you need?
He goes, I introduce myself. I goes, my name is X1. Your reputation precedes you, not to be rude and stalkerish, but like I'm kind of a fan. And I wanted to come with you a favor and a potential job. And like I'm ready to pull out cash if he like just willing to accept it outright. But if he's just chill, I'll continue talking. But I'll put it on the table and see if he reaches, like leave it there if he wants to reach for it.
His eyes look down at it, but he doesn't move yet. And it's like, all right, so you've got my attention.
My new family, I run with my buddy Grouch and then Neon Jubilee and the Outfit Girls. And how do you say, the reputation is getting hot. Muy caliente. I mean, rápido. And I would like someone searching let me put it this way. When other people ask, hey, what is Neon Jubilee up to? Hey, what are their friends up to? Hey, what kind of bullshit edge runner things are they up to? It'd be nice to know who's asking about us. And if you could, like, once I check in with you once in a while, you can just tell us who's peeking around, snooping around about us. It'd be nice to know who. That's all.
All right, I can do a little bit of lookout service for you. That's pretty reasonable.
Awesome. I appreciate it, and I look forward to doing future business with you. I'll leave the down payment if you take this.
How much did you put on the table?
I don't want to say. 110.
110? Okay.
Yeah. I'm broke, so I don't know.
He looks down and he goes, all right. And as he scoops that off the table, he goes, he thumbs through it real quick, puts it into his pocket. That'll get you a solid month of some spyglass. So if I hear anything, I will make sure to let you know. And if I don't, then it'll be up to you whether you want to continue the service in another month or not.
I got you. Appreciate it. Do I check in with you in the meet space or like leave you my information for the net?
Either one works for me, man.
I slide in my email and contact information.
All right. Yeah, I can make that happen. Anything else you're looking for there, Chum?
Nah, I don't want to waste your time, but it's a pleasure to meet you. Like, really is, and I look forward to talking to you again. And I like give him a little raise of glass.
Nice. Thank you.
Cool. Cheers, thank you. And I go back to dancing.
All right.
Now,
And
for shiggles, because I actually want to dance, can I roll dance?
yes, actually. You know
Fuck
what?
yeah.
Very much.
I've been waiting for this. I love dancing. That's why.
Wow. A 25 dance.
Yeah.
Making
really
phone
wanted
attempts
to
to get up
dance.
there with
Mini
you.
has
Fuck.
purchased 20 packs.
I got a girl to flirt with first, but you know.
I rave out. All right, sweet. That's me. Okay.
Nice. All right.
You got the like white girl in the rain thing going on. You're just what, you know.
Right.
Nice. All right. Thorn and Grouch, what you got going on?
Like saying, if there are questions that need answering, I'll answer. Otherwise, I'm just trying to make sure the kids are okay.
All right. Thorn, what you got?
I'm just waiting for Marianne to have a break in her or any of her business going on between Jezebel and Neon. And the second it seems like she might be moving to a different part of the bar, I'm gonna slide over. I'm just gonna assume it'll happen at some point.
Yeah.
Put my whiskey glass on the table. See if she comes by.
Yep, she comes by, refills it for you.
So your name's Marianne, right?
Yeah.
Marianne. That name feels real good in my mouth, I gotta say. They like take a sip, looking her up and down.
I put a lot of work into it.
Ooh. Any specific reference to something, or just pretty?
I mean, you're a little bit young, but you are British, so you might know Marianne Jean-Baptiste. Give me an intelligence roll if you have lore actresses or lore TV or something that you think might be appropriate. Let me know.
I don't, but do I get any bonuses for actually being British, or just no?
You get a lower DC.
Okay.
DV.
And there was
Take a drink.
A Riz was played too.
That was a Riz played and a crit played. Critical Riz.
Yeah, critical is.
That just sounds dangerous.
So I do know.
I mean, pretty much. So that's going to be a 23. Yeah. You know pretty much all there is to know about Marianne Jean-Baptiste. She is... Yep, go ahead and just look it up.
I'm listening to you.
She is a British-trained actress who was in had a lead role as Vivian Johnson in Without a Trace. She was on Blind Spot and Homecoming. She had basically been on TV or in movies kind of consistently from 1991 till in that world, pretty much until the world kind of fell apart in the early 20s. Mm-hmm. But she had a decade and a half of critical nominations from New York Film Critics, LA Film Critics Association, National Society of Film Critics, British Academy Film Awards. She was considered an actress among the actress's actress.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah, not bad. To be fair, most of us from there know a lot of people, but yeah, no, one of my sisters back in the Wild Hunt loved her.
Yeah, I had such a crush on her at the time.
That's a fair reason to name yourself after someone. Mine's Thorn, by the way. Spelled they like if there's a pen on the table, they like write the symbol on the napkin and show her. Spelled like that.
Oh, okay. That's a bit of old tongue, isn't it?
Yeah, old literary reference. William and the Werewolf.
Oh, okay. That makes a lot of sense.
One of the first written accounts of using they them pronouns as a singular. It's, made me feel seen when I was young.
Yeah, I can see that.
Also, they like twitch their ears.
And the werewolf, yeah. No, it works all the way around. That's a good choice.
I like telling people I have a name based on an obscure literary reference, but people always tend to assume I'm really pretentious when I lead with that.
I named myself after a British Shakespearean actress, so I've got no foot to stand on when it comes to pretentious name choices.
Yeah, fair play to you. That's it.
So, how long you been in the States, or at least the Free State?
About 2 years now. Moved here. Neon offered me a job, which was purely professional at the time. Probably not as professional now, but
not uncommon.
Didn't expect it, but damn, she's charming. They like do a little spin to look at her and then spin back.
Yeah, John hired me to kind of try to take care of the bar when he first setting this place up, and hired me before he finished remodeling it. And by the time that we were able to have customers, we were married. Wasn't exactly the job perk I was expecting at the time, but it's worked out okay.
Me and him sound like birds of a feather. I've got a thing for pink-haired girls. They say trailing their eyes up and down him, among other things. Sip.
Aw. You're so sweet.
Bless your heart.
Is she saying it?
Yeah,
like,
yeah. I was kind of thinking that. Yeah.
Or is
Give
she like?
me a what's the skills
seduction
list?
because it's a very specific kind of thing I'm doing right. Like, am I like rolling a seduction just to see if she's receiving the?
You can give me a seduction roll for your seduction attempt, and then you can give me a human perception roll to see how well it's received, and also so that you can pad more eyepiece.
Let me get that for the baseline, and then that crit card that just got played.
So that's a 26.
Wait, second roll, what was it?
Human perception.
Okay. Nice.
Nice. Okay. You know that you just delivered a absolutely, perfect delivery on that line. you also know that as she is saying, "Oh, you're so sweet," you see that reflexively her thumb kind of graces the back of her wedding band and kind of turns the ring subconsciously.
So you're married, I see. Monogamous, or
Yeah, I mean,
they just a little under the breath go, damn.
yeah, things with John and me. I mean, life in Night City is complicated enough, and you know, as far as I'm concerned, you know, we've got everything in the relationship that I could ever have hoped for right now. So we're good with what we've got. I
mean, yeah.
do appreciate the offer, though.
I would think about it, but just, you know, when you meet a girl, they like turn their head to Jubilee and be like, when you meet a girl as gorgeous as that, it feels a little selfish not sharing. They said,
No, I get what you're getting at, and I know there's a lot of people that do, but yeah, we're pretty, you know, we're pretty ride or die, and don't really pick up hitchhikers.
well, fair enough too. They they finish off whatever drink they're on, and they put it back down, and they go, well, I'll stop hogging you from anybody else that needs a refill.
No worries.
Thank you for chatting.
Oh, thanks for asking.
Yeah, and they will awkwardly start shuffling over to X1 to try to get some dancing.
Got shut down. Guess I have to dance. Give me a dance roll.
Okay.
This is the official dance floor. Your character needs to give me a dance roll now.
Okay.
You're probably really good at dancing.
I mean,
Not bad.
I got reflex.
Nah, you know.
I'm trying to shake off the embarrassment.
Yep. All right.
You gotta give me some time to warm up.
And with that, we will take a break and then probably bounce from here to another scene when we get back. So everybody get up, stretch, move around, and we will see you all in a few minutes. By the way, if you have not yet and you are here, make sure you hit that February contest ticket. Bottom button in the channel points. Go ahead and hit that. In the meantime, we are going to throw a couple ads so that people can see us for the rest of the show without having to worry about getting pre-roll ads on the way in. So catch you all in a minute. Bye.
Bye.
See you in a bit.
Yay.
Woo!
I couldn't remember what I had that button programmed for. If it made it so that only the players couldn't hear me, or if it made it so that chat couldn't hear me. So, was I just muted to just the players, or was I muted to chat?
We couldn't hear you, but I also was muted on the stream. Or I had it deafened, so I don't know.
Oh, okay. Shady says they could hear. Cool.
Yeah.
I'll count. We'll check it this way. Ready? 1,
Shiny.
2,
Salud.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Who heard only odd numbers? Because somebody should have heard only odd numbers.
I heard only odd numbers.
Cool.
I heard odd numbers.
Cool.
I am very odd.
Nice. So that means that is my button for talking to just chat without the players.
Terrifying. And this is why we rewatch streams.
Yeah.
Oh shit, we get 900. You know what? Let's share the pack wealth.
Ooh.
How do I do that? How do I gift packs? Gift packs to the community. Boom. Be
Got-
gentle with us.
Gift packs are coming in, guys.
Motherfucker. Hold on. There's
All right.
double verification.
And well, to fill for you, while that's happening, I'm just going to point out to people, because I've been waiting for us to get to this point. If we hit 100 more packs before the end of the month, which NGL kind of seems likely, especially if there's some gifties coming.
Murdoch Blizzard is gifting 10 packs. Claim yours at streamroots.com/singlesgaming.
The one of the giveaways at the end of the month will in fact be a custom hoodie that will be designed for the winner that can be patterned after pretty much any of the shows. I will work with somebody and they will get a really nice piece of unique merchandise. And somebody just got a freemium legendary. Yeah, make sure you're hitting those February contest tickets, everybody. Every stream. The more streams you're in, the more likely you are to win.
I'm here, by the way.
Yay! I'm here too.
Yay.
Wake the fuck up, samurai.
All right. How long were you all planning on being at the Hope? And what were you planning on doing afterwards? You can go and do the bike job. You can wait on the bike job. You can follow up on other leads in the morning, but decide not to follow up on leads tonight. Whatever you all want. You can take the fact that you've had a successful day so far and, you know, move on to the next one. The next thing that I have that is specifically time sensitive planned is a gig for the Output Girls on Friday. It is currently Tuesday. It is at least 7 p.m. You have been here for at least 2 hours, and you can figure out anything else that you want to do from that point. So, discuss amongst yourselves.
Thorn would vote to just get the motorcycle thing done tonight, but like they're not gonna throw a fit if y'all don't want to. I just remember that the guy paid us like a ridiculous amount, and so they just wanted to get it done quickly for the sake of being nice to somebody who was good to us.
I mean, I actually can't argue against that.
Sure you can. You can argue against anything. It's easy.
As your tech dude, I am 2 puzzle pieces away from a clean job. If we do it tonight, it's potentially loud and sloppy.
Okay.
But I'm working on it.
I was waiting for the rest of that sentence to be, but if you want to get loud and sloppy, I can get loud and sloppy.
What if I like it loud and sloppy?
See,
Oh,
there it is.
yeah.
There it is right there.
I feel like there was something else too.
Well, we still need to go to the night market and sell off the remainder of the guns, what have you. We still haven't done that.
We don't really have anything.
I mean, I wanted to go to the night market to buy some things. And doing that before our job actually wouldn't be the worst thing if y'all wanted to go to the night market tonight.
That's a fair point. Wait a minute. Well, no, I guess you're right, come to think of it.
We're wearing all the gear, and the 2 assault rifles are in the van, or in the truck, so when we have to, like, bust shit out, we can. And then, like, the rest of it was, like, minor arms and ammo, which we use anyway.
Fair.
That is fair.
Like, I'm not going to turn down ammo we use.
Yeah.
No, absolutely not.
Neon, you got a vote?
I mean, I don't think I have anything going on. I can tag along with y'all at some point. maybe tomorrow or something. I need to go and talk to Chery, make sure she's doing okay from the show and stuff.
Right. Maybe we can drop you off at Chery's. The three of us can go bust up a night market. You can hang out with Chery for a bit, and then if you need a ride home after, we can come pick you up.
I could do that, yeah.
Nice.
All right. Let me get a map ready, and while I'm doing that, how about everybody throw me a D10, and Neon gets a +2 to make up for the fact that it's 3-1.
Oof.
All right.
Roll out the nat ones. You get them out of the way.
Yeah,
Well,
get
it's
them.
not
I
that
mean,
far.
there is that. Yeah.
Get them done now while you can.
I really like the music for this campaign.
Thank you. I have to put more in, but I'm happy with the playlist that we've put together so far.
Sometimes I forget it's not just my music. Oh, shit, I have to turn it down. We're streaming, we're gaming. I'm like, oh, wait, no, it's just good music. Okay.
No, it's just good music playing. Yeah.
I can't hear it right now because I don't have any speakers on the Raspberry.
Oh no.
Oh, no.
I have to go back and listen to it on YouTube later.
Yeah. Also, thank you to everybody that has picked up merch. This is not an indictment of anyone that hasn't, but thank you to everybody that has picked up the merch. It has been greatly appreciated.
I did a one-shot this past week, and I was wearing the whole "Don't Worry, I Have a Plan" Nat 1 t-shirt.
Nice.
Something like 30 Nat 1s happened that night. But I thought Nat 1s are a good thing, and people just ran with it, and we had a blast.
That's awesome. No way did that just get rolled. Oh my god.
Yo. Big
Johnny
heart.
Silverhand's gonna be at the night market.
Johnny Silverhand's at the night market.
I'm sorry, I'm gonna make that joke every single time you do that.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, it will happen again.
That's okay. Sooner or later, Johnny Silverhands will show up in the campaign.
And then we won't expect it.
Yep.
It's genius.
It'll be the last thing you expect because it's happened every single time.
Okay, that one I'm actually a little more eyes about. Hello?
So, I might wind up with multiple PCs on this map just because I can't find your asses, but don't need 2 Thorns. That is much more than anybody can handle.
I can just hear Neon. No, don't put words in my mouth.
Hey, there's another one of me. Neon, come here, I have an idea.
We're going to play a game called Twinning. Neon's character card is here so that Neon can... so that Jericho can more easily see what's going on. Have so many gang violence cards. Feels dangerous. I mean, it could be. If you want to shoot somebody up, that you kind of have them on demand.
But does the Thorn clone work on multiplicity rolls? Each one just gets a little dumber every time.
The problem with that is nobody had noticed for the first 5 or 6 anyway, because you're faking it.
I mean,
Just get progressively more them Bowie as we go.
Wait, I just got an alert, but I didn't see what it was that did it. That's weird. Whatever just happened, thank you, but I don't know what it was. I'm sorry. The 3 of you show up outside the night market. Different location than before, but X1 was able to track it down. I'm not even going to roll. It's information that he will definitely be able to find fairly easily. That being said, you are outside the doors of the night market.
Is there any certain kind of etiquette I need to know about? They like ask X1 because I didn't go in with you last time.
There's weird things, just gambling protocol, like don't touch things you're not supposed to, no recording, don't speak out loud. It's weird. Watch first. Be subtle and watch first. Other than that, have fun. Spend money.
Before they drop me off, Neon will mention to Thorn that, hey, this is where I saw that werewolf, so be on the lookout.
Oh, that's right.
The funniest part about this, in two instances of the night market, this is now going to become a running gag because it happened accidentally twice. I now have to make sure this happens every single time whenever one PC chooses not to go to the night market.
Oh, is there gonna be somewhere that someone Neon loves in there?
Foig.
Oh, here we go.
I like it.
Come on, boys.
Boop. All right. So as you guys head into the night market, no, I hit a wrong button. Go away. As you head into the night market, you see a number of the Black Queens are walking around. You see a large, violent-looking, chromed-out dude right here. You see someone in a very voodoo-oriented look and vibe. He's not at this one. You see a chick that is chromed but also cat-like. This is a tiger claw. Up here is a tiger claw. At the
no.
At the main table, you see a Asian gentleman in a three-piece suit, a heavily chromed out bald gentleman, Rex, and Whoopi Goldberg, and standing back and guarding is another dude in white armor, and also Betty Page.
Whoopi Goldberg's one is broken on our end.
Yeah, I don't have a model.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
the two personalities are showing up as not models because I didn't make the models and I just randomly pulled two personalities.
Is that who I think it is? Oh my god.
That is who you think it is.
Yes!
And this is a member of the Silver Slash. They are also another Guardian gang that are based on the music of a rock band. And in the middle of the room, you see the creature from the Black Lagoon.
Yeah, I was wondering about that.
You know, as you do.
As you do.
What's Arlecchino doing? Gambling or is she shopping? Like what?
Gambling.
Thorn suddenly has an interest in gambling they never had before.
I need. We have like the Gillman and Dracula and all that stuff. I need someone to have someone who's just mod themselves as the Hat Man and just like stands around in the corners of places.
Grouch recalls
With a stealth suit.
Grouch recalls the first time we were in here and at Casino basically beating the ever-living crap out of the house. Asks him very quietly, "You think you got the juice, my friend?"
We need like a stupid wager, or else it's not worth it. Can't nickel and dime it, you know? What about you? You got something worth anteing?
Which one of us are you talking to?
To Grouch.
Okay.
Unless Deuce had put a message in Discord, unless that random chip from last week I can ante up, which I'd be down for.
The random chip that you used that you got from a
I spent a
card?
Lego card at the start of last stream.
Okay, yeah, you haven't actually gotten the chip yet.
That's why I was asking.
Yeah.
I don't know if those...
Nope. You'll be picking that up soon.
Got it. So I look at Grouch. I'm like, me personally, nah. I have no juice, no juego. Jugo.
Yeah, because you insisted on me getting my heart.
Yeah, imagine that.
Thorn, idly chatting to you two, looking around, being like, I mean, I got stuff to empty, but I'm not much of. Oh my god! They like grip X1's shoulder and look directly over here.
Yeah, I saw that and I'm like, oh god damn it.
And be like, well, you did get their message. You should go play nice and make friends.
Oh shit! They're like looking around. I need to buy something first, but.
I need to make sure I'm prepared for this role.
I'll double check.
Oh,
I mean, I did say we had some things to empty out.
And down here by one of the by one of the gun stations is John Wayne.
Yeah. Wow, this was a long time ago. We killed those Nazis. Holy shit, this was a long time ago. We should do that again. That was fun.
In game, it was funny you should say that. In game, it was 10 days ago. In reality, it was over a month.
Based on the tables and stuff, does it look like one guy is selling things, or there's like multiple vendors?
There is a dealer at each of these 3 tables that is selling long guns. There is a dealer at each of these tables selling small arms. There is a dealer at each of these tables selling armor.
Okay.
There is also a dealer at every table that isn't those tables that is working the casino. Oh, also, I forgot this guy here. This is a mime.
Oh, good for him.
Not a clown.
Not a clown,
It's almost worse.
a mime.
Thorn is
I
looking
feel the
for-
need to point out the mime model is carrying 2 silenced pistols.
Hot.
Oh.
You're welcome.
Oh. Har.
Yeah, Shiny got it.
Thorn is looking for tasers and Skillsoft chips. Does it seem like any of these tables have that? Or any seller would have those?
There would probably be a table for melee weapons. So, yes, there would be someone that would be selling a taser. But as far as the Skillsoft chips, no, this Nightmarket only does weapons and armor, really.
Okay. I can get one thing I'm coming for. And
Maybe 2.
maybe. Well, yeah. Well, I'll follow your two's lead first because I'm new here.
All right.
Also,
unless you're
assume
going straight to
there's
the gambling.
assume there's like 100 people in here, aside from the models that are on the models that are down and all of the dealers. Assume there's like another 100 people that are milling about or buying or gambling. So it's not nearly as empty. I just didn't want to make Sunburst's laptop explode any more than it already is by putting another 110 figures on the table.
Yeah, I'm pretty certain the pie might actually explode. That would be bad.
Exploding pie. We almost had that earlier, but somebody caught it.
11.
Are you two coming to buy something in particular? I mean, you said you were selling, right?
Do you want to go sell those 2 or NCF bet those 2 long iron we have in the truck? We haven't used them yet, technically, but
I know he had said he had wanted to keep one of the LMGs. If you want to keep, you have...
No, not one of the LMGs. That's too big.
Okay. because you have a Humvee. There's a pintle mount for one of those LMGs.
Ooh, no. See, okay, that's yeah, okay. You know what? I stand corrected.
Check swing on that. Yeah, you have 2 light assault rifles, you have 2 medium assault rifles, and you have the paired LMGs. One of which you could pintle onto the Hummer, and basically then it counts as a pintle mounted gun. It's a fixed position. The armor, yes,
and you really want Thorn on that. Just driving down the highway with an LMG, just blasting up a car.
Yep.
Honestly, yeah, and never mind. 1 mounted and 1 free to use is not a bad idea. So that takes a long iron. Yeah, I have nothing to bet.
You also have 4 9mm pistols, and you have 3 remaining 12mm pistols. The Federated Arms and the Federated Arm 9mm and the Arasaka Zeniths. So you have a couple things. Even if you keep all the ammo, which you should, even if you keep all of the armor, which you did,
Yeah.
you have a couple that you could sell. Also, you guys have a pretty good amount of money right now. I'm not gonna lie.
Okay, honestly, all the extra handguns, fuck it, let's go.
Okay.
Yeah. Do we want to throw the light assaults in there as well, or what do we want? We said what? 7 pistols, 2 light assaults, 2 medium assaults?
Yes.
What do you think, Ekis?
And which one can we mount?
The LMG, which is different from the GM's perspective. If you're going to be carrying long iron, there is no reason to carry a light long iron, because the law is going to assume you are carrying the heaviest motherfucker you can find, and they're not going to care. So if you're going to get bagged for carrying a big stick, you might as well carry a big stick that's got some diameter to it.
Yeah.
Then we'll get rid of the 2 Ronin lights and 1 of the medium assaults and keep 1 as backup.
Okay.
Just in case.
Yeah, since they're not being mounted perfect. Then I'll delete this. Then, and all the extra handguns. Never mind. So fuck it. We'll clear the party inventory since no one's attached to anything, and then we'll go ham.
Okay.
Is it easier for you if we get credit to cash in first, or should we just bet the guns outright?
They don't let you bet the guns. You do have to exchange them for credit first.
All right, we'll do that. Okay.
That is a house rule. Some numbers. Oh, good craft bacon. Okay. Shiny's gonna make me lose my mind. You got me. It's a good thing that I very early established that I was gonna pay you guys, crap on reselling guns.
You can't blame Shiny for everything.
I can't.
Thank you, by the way, though. See, sharing the blame. That's all. That's all.
Okay. Everyone, that'll include Jerica. Everyone, roll me a d6.
Well,
No.
get him out of the way right now.
I fucked up. No, you want 1. If it's what I think it is.
Ow. All right. So you walk over to a table with your guns, and yes, the mounting they currently have supports only 1. That is true. And yes, Brufos, I am very. Was that somebody making a purchase on the store when it gave me an alert but didn't tell me what it was? Because thank you, but yeah, for some reason I got 2 alert messages, but all I got was a blank alert message and the alert coming up, so I don't know what the alerts were.
At least 1 was merch, I think.
Okay. Sorry, and thank you, whoever you are. With that, you walk over to one of the dealers, and they are rather surprised by the quality of the assault rifles and specifically the LMG.
Yeah.
And they offer you, because of the 5 transfer error cards. Oh, wait, there was a 6th one played?
Jesus Christ.
Morgoth, you asshole. Roll me a d6.
That's okay. Love you. Thank you.
Love you too.
Wait, I pushed
You
the
dick.
button. I pushed push the button. Okay. Yeah.
Okay. You get 7,600.
Jesus.
Dunk!
Well, that's what happens when you get it times 24 from the total of the cards.
And 12. Holy crap!
Money's hard to come by in Night City.
Money is so hard to come by in Night City.
Hey, I will not knock this.
Struggling.
Struggling.
Okay.
Absolutely
The
struggling.
struggle is real.
I feel the juice. Let's make bad decisions. Do the dumb, as they say.
Do it, dumb.
If you two are gonna do the dumb, just let me have me and Neon's cut so I can give that to her later first before you go. Throw everything on the
I look over the clown. You can have all the cut you want.
Oh.
Ooh.
Tell me I'm wrong. Or invite us. Fuck, I don't care. We're just gonna make some money for the whole crew first, and then we come back.
76, you said, right?
76. 7,600. 1,900 apiece if you want to do an even split.
Yeah.
Because I'm good with math.
All right, so effectively 3,800 to Thorn to be split between themselves and their partner.
Mm-hmm.
And
Jericho, maybe just add 1,900 to yours, and I'll just add 1,900 to mine, because just assume
There
I'll
you
give
go.
it to you at some point.
Yep.
right. And then the remaining 3,800 goes to Ekisuno because he didn't get paid because he insisted
Don't
on
worry,
getting
chat.
my
I have a
heart.
way to steal all their
I'm
money. Just
set
wait.
up with the money to get my heart, so take the money. And now go do the dome.
Okay.
I feel you. Hey, I look at him. You know, when the family you have is struggling, everyone pulls together to help one person out. And then when you have bounty, everyone feasts at the same time. I give him a hug. I
There
love
you
you,
go.
Grouch. Take care of
you know
you so
what?
I can love you longer.
I mean, Grouch, how's Grouch even gonna? It's right back at you, my cousin. Let's go.
Yeah, we're fam.
After the great feeding comes the great breeding.
It's true.
That's
Oh my
13 kids.
Yeah.
Man, I am so glad that I don't have to try to play with Noctis tonight, because he would not be able to shoot straight at this point.
How you doing, buddy?
Sorry, Noctis. Not.
I checked the chat. No.
I was just waiting for him to type into the chat. Why are you playing?
There we go. Hey. Hey.
Nope. He's daring. He's daring us.
All right. So,
Noctis is just Harry Dubois.
Oh.
and so, where are the three of you going, relatively speaking?
I'm going to go to wherever the. I'm gonna assume this table is the table with the thing I'm looking for.
Okay.
I'm gonna go over there. I'm going to take a path around this way,
Okay.
and if my token will please cooperate and actually go that direction, that
There you
would
go.
be amazing.
You,
And I'm
you,
very
you got stuck on a
specifically
mine.
going to pass by. I'm gonna specifically pass by and attempt to make eye contact with her, and then keep moving,
Okay.
just so that she knows I'm here too. Just-
Give me a seduction roll.
Hell yeah. Okay. Please. It's not great. How many fate points do I have?
1.
No.
It's not a crit fail.
Do it.
Ah.
The evil
You
voice
know
says
you want
do it.
to.
I'll do it. Fuck it. Fate
These are the
point.
important rolls.
Okay.
I mean, that's better.
That's a 17, and also there was a crit card played, so that is a 27.
Hell yeah. Should have waited for that crit card. Oh well.
So, and you got back a fate point.
Thank you, chat. You guys are lovely. I swagger my fat ass past her. That's great.
As you do, give me a awareness roll.
Okay.
Good enough. Sometimes all you need to do is make a 10.
Okay.
Not every roll needs to be a fucking 40.
Hey.
Look, I was fine with it. The seduction was the one that was important.
So
I can just sit here hoping that it works.
you kind of try to make eye contact and kind of keep a head turned as the body turns the other way to try to move towards the table. And while she doesn't make eye contact back, you notice that she pulls a jack out of her hand, kisses the card, and angles it so that you can see the lipstick mark on the face of the jack aimed at you.
Okay. Thorn walks away with a little skip in their step. The table over here.
All right. What were you trying to pick up?
Tasers. What kind of tasers do they have?
Right.
What's the benefit of them? I ask a dealer some questions.
Okay. I have a couple options. If you want a handheld taser, which is just a zap-it stick, right? I have those. Mechanically, the way it works is the target must make a stun save, which is a body type save, with a 2-point penalty, or be knocked unconscious. And if they pass, their reflex and cool are halved.
Ooh.
Because it's tough to look cool when you're doing, the electric twitch. So there's that. I have and the good thing about that is that is just the gift that just keeps on giving. You can do it and 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 do it again, right? For that, you'd be looking at about 200 eddies, or I can get you the pistol version. The advantage of the pistol version is you can do it at about 40 feet rather than having to make direct contact. The downside is that it can fire, and then it can fire, and then it can't fire again until you put in another cartridge. Mm-hmm. And that's 300 eddies. Or, if you really want to have some fun, and he pulls up what looks like a black glove that is covered in like 1/16 of an inch metal spikes. Like, it almost looks like somebody pushed a ton of blunted thumbtacks through the glove from the inside. Okay?
Tickler.
Yeah, a tickler.
No,
Nothing on the palm
stop
side.
calling it that.
Nothing on the palm side, but the back side from here down to the wrist is nothing but pins. This is a Tektronix Black Zap glove. The advantage of this is, unlike the taser, first off, you're clocking a dude. So, your punch lands, your punch landed, that's already doing the thing that it's supposed to do. Second, it then operates like a taser. So, after you punch a dude, possibly into unconsciousness, you might electrocute them into unconsciousness. That is going to run 500 eddies. And it has the advantage of, just like the handheld taser, that basically you can do it and do it and do it and do it again. And, I mean, yes, 10 minutes of persistent charge will drain the battery. But you can recharge it anywhere, and we'll just assume that you're probably not going to be trying to electrocute an unconscious target for 10 minutes straight. And if you are, we didn't know about it.
They say this very obviously as a joke, and they say, if I wore the glove backwards so it's on my palm and shook that Arlecchino girl's hand, do you think that'd give me some puss, sir?
I mean, when she woke up in 10 minutes, maybe.
Oh. I was getting the taser for a friend of mine, and the gun would definitely work in that sense, because, having an option for range is better than having to get close in her case. But also very interested in that gun because is it kosher to show you what I got armed on me, or would that be?
As long as you do it from a range where it's not in me, sure.
I mean, they put their hands on the table so the guy can obviously see them, and then they pop the wolvers so that they go.
Okay. So you only have one set of wolvers. It's only the one hand. It's only the cybernetic hand. The other one doesn't have anything.
They put their one hand on the table and
which works to your advantage because you could have the wolvers in this hand and the shock glove on this one. Because if you if you pop the wolvers out through the shock glove, you will ruin your warranty.
Yeah. So I mean, I got these on the good hand, but clearly these are not exactly a non-lethal option, as you can see, and this one's bare.
And that would be a very non-lethal option. So that's not a bad choice.
I need to refill the cartridge, how much are each of the cartridges?
For the pistol, the cartridge will allow you to fire twice. A cartridge costs €5, and I've got like 100 of them here, however many you want.
Okay, yeah. How much is the glove also?
500.
Okay. Yeah, gun, glove, 10 cartridges. If you don't mind.
All right, that'd be five. If I'm doing my math right, that should be 580.
Perfect.
Okay.
Let me do math so that I tick off the right amount.
There you go. And I will put them onto your card in a minute. And now, because I know you're going to want something else in a minute, let's go over to one of the other players. Who else is doing something?
You guys gamble while I do math.
So, each table, does it run standard casino mechanics, or do they have varying odds to just do Cyberpunk specific stuff?
There aren't really any Cyberpunk specific games, at least none that I'm aware of. Like, none of these have been gamified, so it's all pretty much just what you would normally find in a casino.
Okay. So, like, if I want to go to blackjack or craps or roulette, the odds are the same, still roll, gamble, check, and hope for the best?
Pretty much. Now,
Cool.
The difference being, if you're going on a roulette table, you are rolling a DC of hoping for the best, right? Because that's just playing against the house. If you are rolling again, if you are playing blackjack or poker, there is a DC, and then also other players will roll in a contested roll, and the highest successful roll wins.
That makes sense.
Now, you can play roulette, you can play blackjack, you can play poker, or you can play poker at the high rollers table.
Yeah, I don't have a high enough cool stat for that. But when Neon Jubilee comes in and wants to get their poker face on, well, let's go.
All right.
Noted. Okay, sweet. Since I'm not bluffing tonight and whatnot, let's stick with either blackjack or roulette. I'm assuming roulette has a much higher DC for a win.
Roulette has a much higher DC for a win, yes, but it also has better. But the odds are really good.
If I play outside, like 2 to 3 odds and whatnot, or like red and black, I assume still the same odds as blackjack, or no?
Yeah.
Okay, sweet. I look over at the Grouch and I'm like, you feeling some wheel spins or some cards? We're gonna come sit at the table together.
See, last time you did the blackjack and you made it rain a little bit. Let's see if the marble will cooperate with us. You know what I mean?
Then I guess to the roulette table we go. And
Okay.
then I'll get chips of 2 colors for Grouch and I.
Okay.
Let's do 500 each, and we'll start from there.
Okay.
All right.
So I'll deduct 1,000 from my bid. Ooh. Unless Grouch wants me just to run all of it, but I'm down for whatever.
You know what? You've got the juice on this, I think. Run the game.
All right.
All right, sweet.
1,000. What are you going for?
All right, 1,000 on black.
All right. 1,000 on black. That'll pay 1 to 1.
And then I'm gonna roll. I do want to add a +1 card because I have a billion +1 cards.
Yeah,
So
it can't
I'm gonna
hurt.
roll first, so the audience doesn't have to wait on me.
Okay.
Gamble. EK.
You have +2 now.
Oh,
There you go.
Thank you.
All right. So that's a 22. So that is a win. So that's 1,000.
Sweet. All right. Now that I have the extra 1,000, I give the extra 1,000 to Grouch.
Okay.
And I look at him and I'm like, see, now you take the fun money and go have fun. And then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna look around the room, look for tables that are hot, things that are cold and whatnot, dealers that look bored, players that look antsy and whatnot, and
Okay.
that's what I want to move to. But I want to tag and go on to another player.
Okay. Grouch, what you doing?
I'll go play some blackjack.
All right. Do you sit at Arlecchino's table? Do you not sit at Arlecchino's?
Not.
Okay.
Yeah, you don't have to do this for me.
All right. What do you want to put down for a bet? There are currently the dealer and 2 other players.
Well, I mean, okay, so now we're playing poker. Are we playing
You said blackjack.
5? Or are we playing 7 stud? Or are
You
we
said
playing...
blackjack.
You said blackjack.
Oh, I did. Yeah, you're right. Well, that actually makes it a little easier.
Okay.
Let's go with Hondo Century.
Okay. Give me a gambling roll, sir. You have beaten the difficulty. You have beaten player number 1 by 1, and player number 2 critically succeed. So that's minus 100.
See, the thing with it is, blackjack is usually just against the house.
Is it?
Several people
Okay.
playing. Yeah.
I've legit never played blackjack at a casino.
Okay. See, there you go.
So then I will give you your 100.
Yeah. I mean, if it was something like Trentailum or Chemin de Fad, then that would be against the players. Poker, obviously,
another-
also against the players.
Yeah. Do another round or
Yeah, we'll do one more.
okay. All right. Give me one more roll. That will succeed.
Okay, that puts me up 200.
Mhm.
I'll put the 200 up one time.
Okay. Put you up 400.
Cool. I'll step back a minute. And I'm just gonna see about doing a little bit of what's the word I'm looking for? Bit of purchase, bit of buying. Specifically,
Oh, actually, I made a mistake. I'm going to do a modified total
okay.
because I forgot that you need to beat the difficulty, not equal it. So I'm going to subtract 100 from your total because you didn't win the second one, but I'm going to assume that you bet the same amount you were planning on betting anyway on the third so that you don't lose any winnings from that, so you have won 300.
Okay, cool. Yeah, so I'll go to the purchasing. I'm going to look to see if they've got any armor piercing discarding sabot or dragon's breath rounds shotgun,
Yes, both.
because that's not a terrible idea. And since I've got this 1300,
I do not remember how much the ammo costs, and I can look it up later, but we assume that you're going to spend some money on getting murder ammo. Meanwhile, we go to Jerica.
Hey.
Hi. You are at Chery's place. I'm trying to remember what I had set up, and if I remember correctly, she had a decent apartment in City Center. If I remember, yeah, because she was in the area where the the overlap of the Black Queen's territory and the Techno Vikings. So you get dropped off, go up to the apartment, and as you knock on the door, she checks the screen from the inside, and she's like, "Oh, Neon! Yeah, hi, hold on a second." And then a couple seconds later, the door opens. Hi, come on in. Thanks for coming over. I appreciate it. I'll remember to start doing a Texas accent sooner or later, I promise.
Well, yeah, of course. I wanted to check on you. Make sure you're doing okay after everything.
Yeah, I've been pretty much just trying to lay low and not move too much, but I'm back on the mend. I'm getting better. How's the rest of the band? How's the crew you're running with?
They're doing fine.
Okay.
They're currently doing some money somewhere. I don't know. Thorn's with them, so.
Oh, all right.
They dropped me off here for right now because I just to make sure. I've been thinking about you lately and everything, and just to make sure see how you're healing, how you're doing.
I appreciate it. Yeah, I mean, I'm still a little sore, but I mean, as far as the painkillers go, I ain't been on drugs this good, since I blew my knee out playing football. So.
Yeah, I bet. It's a good thing that guy was there.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, he looks a little sleazy, but he did right by us, that's for sure.
I'm trying to find us. Milani got me in touch with a couple of potential managers and people we might be able to sign a deal on. He's one of them, but I have a couple other people I'm looking into as well. I mean, he is Universal Records. Guy is the one who basically signed on Johnny back in the day.
Oh, really?
His name's Jack Masters.
Oh, yeah, I think I've heard of him before.
I was looking at, I had a talk with someone at Diverse Media Systems, too. They seem pretty nice as well, though. I mean, they do have a couple of, don't do anything illegal clauses, which, I mean, I don't plan to, but at the same time, I mean...
I can understand why they want to make sure that their talent keep their noses clean. I mean, at least from a, public appearance standpoint, if nothing else. But, I mean, that kind of does ruin a lot of the fun of it, doesn't it?
A little bit. Which is why I'm shopping right now. I have a couple of people. Also have a talk with some Network 54 too. Maybe I can talk to Bess there or something.
Okay.
We do have a gig coming up in the next. When is it? In like a couple days?
Couple days. It's on Friday. Yeah. Nalani called and checked to make sure I'd be good. I should be fine to play. I ain't gonna move around on stage much, but my hands will work.
Right. Just making sure. If you need anything, let me know.
Yeah.
Okay.
How are you handling what went down? I mean, I know that was the first time you've ever had to plug a guy, and that's not the easiest thing to do, so.
I don't know what happened. I didn't even think about it. I saw you go down, and I just kind of instinctually just shot that guy.
I mean, that's...
And then the same thing happened the second time afterwards, in the middle of that dude, the guy took a shot at Thorn, and again, I just kind of, without thinking about it, just kind of charged in and defended him.
Yeah, I mean, that's how it goes. I mean, guns are a big old equalizer, and most people, no matter how much training they got, if they get shot in the wrong spot, it really doesn't matter. But yeah, it'll end you quick.
Yeah. Strange.
I
Having
mean,
all that.
I'm sorry anytime something like that has to go down, but at the end of the day, you know, they called the thunder. If they had not been there, if they had moved on, if they hadn't drawn first, if it gets to the point where somebody has to go down, I mean, I'd much rather it be those assholes than us.
I know. And that's kind of how things work in this place.
Yeah.
I managed. One of them was taken alive.
Okay.
I was going to talk to her at some point. I don't know, it's probably dumb, but I thought if I could learn about them and learn about her, and maybe I'd find some kind of common ground or something. And don't make a habit of trying to, be friend with Nazis, but
Neon.
it just seems so senseless that I just wanted to do something.
If one thing has happened straight through the entire time I've known you, it's that you want to try to be friends with everyone. And that's a gift. Too many people in this world right now would be more than happy to plug somebody for their shoes.
Yeah, I suppose.
So
I mean,
I'm not
it's
saying
either,
that. Go ahead.
No, hey, it's either, she
Brew
gets
frost
better,
wants
or,
to set the
you know,
weather. Foggy medium rain
Thorn puts
starts rolling in
another
for
fist in
overnight,
someone's face,
light
so
wind.
that's, Thorn already called dibs on her if she gets out of line, so.
Doesn't surprise me. I mean, I'll admit it. I'm not the kind of person that could try to, rehabilitate that much hate. And she kind of reaches out and puts her hand on top of yours. But I'm glad that you are.
At least I can say I did something. I tried.
Yeah.
If not, then I don't know.
I mean, there's a lot of hate in the world. And not all of it's going to be able to be solved peacefully. But I mean, if all we do is answer hate with hate, where's that going to leave us? So I guess what I'm trying to say is you're doing the right thing.
Okay. Thanks. Sometimes I don't know if I'm just wasting my time or not. Because like you said, there's a lot of people out there that only that's really going to stop them is a bullet to the brain or
Yeah.
something similar. But
And the ones that's the only way we can stop them, that's what we'll have to do to stop them. But if we can find ones that we don't have to, I mean, in the long run, that's better. I don't know if
really
you can
wanna-
turn a Nazi around. I hope for her sake you can. But that's a lot of hate.
Yeah. Well, wish me luck.
Always.
They're gonna be, the boys and Thorn are gonna be kind of probably at that place for a bit. So if you wanna, I don't know, hang out for a bit,
Yeah.
watch
I mean,
something, just kind of shit for a while. You know,
I mean, if nothing else, it has been a long time since at about this time you see that the it has started raining outside. You can hear it against the side of the apartment building. It has been a long time since we've been able to just have a night where we could afford to just sit back, right? I mean,
not
It's-
since Venom.
yeah. Hey, remember that show we did in LA back in what I want to say 22, maybe it was early 23. It was that winter. But yeah, remember we had a show that we were supposed to do, and the night before we were supposed to do the show, we had our hotel rooms, we had rolled into the city, everything was set up, we had 2 nights, and the damn place burned down, so we actually got a weekend off.
Hey, at least that nice time to get a couple of go shopping, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's where we got that nice. That's where I got this nice sword. So it wasn't a whole loss. Seeing Dexy have actual fun for once was always a nice too. Even if only I could probably see it, but hey, she was enjoying it.
I'll take your word for it.
I'm still trying to figure out what went down with Venom. Don't have anything else to go on right now, but
I mean, what do you remember from it?
I remember getting the call and I heard she was. They found her body. No one ever knew who found her killer, though. I don't know. There's someone out there. I know she got up into way over her head a lot of times, too, so.
I mean, you do have a type.
I mean, Thorn is a bit more bulletproof.
From what I've seen, yeah.
I It's more of his internals I'm worried about.
They
I
look
don't
like they
know
got
how
a good
to-
head on their shoulders. I'm sure they'll be fine. I'm sure you can trust them to know what they can handle and what they can't. It seems like they've been at this a while, longer than we knew, obviously. So if there's somebody that I would expect to know what their body can take and what it can't, it's definitely somebody with that skill set.
You know, that's the thing, is that I don't know how deep that goes. They won't talk about their past that much, and I just don't know what to do. You know, watching Thorn dispatch all those guys so fast, so violently like that was a lot to take in. I knew they were skilled in that stuff, but that was something I hadn't seen before, even when he was defending us back in Britain.
Yeah.
But like, they just don't want to talk about themselves. I try to bring up their family or their partners or anything that would let me in on anything, and they just always clam up. Hell, last time we got into it, I made a joke about them being like some kind of ex-Black Ops or some ex-spy stuff, and they laughed it off, but I could detect there was something in their eye that, like, I hit something.
I mean, maybe they were. Maybe they are. Maybe... Let me ask you this. If you knew, what would it change?
It wouldn't change how I feel about them. It would just feel easier like I'm more connected to them,
Okay.
closer to them. I don't know. Thorn is the only other. This is the first serious relationship I've ever really had. You know, Venom was a couple of months, and then that was over. And then I go from her to Thorn, and Thorn has been way more closer, way more serious than anything else I've ever. I'm not good at with this whole dating thing. I can sway a group of thousands of people, but you put me in a room with one person trying to act like, you know, a normal couple, and I just get all weird and clammy, and I don't know what to say. And
Guess what? That's being a normal couple.
yeah.
Yeah. I'm sure they don't mind. I'm sure they're okay with it. Don't worry about it. Look, I don't know. I mean, I didn't move from another country. I moved from Texas, and that's close. But I didn't move from another country. I can only imagine that if they wanted to travel 3,000 miles to get away from their past, there might be reasons they don't want to talk about it. I'm not saying you don't deserve to know. I'm just saying maybe they're just not ready to talk about it yet.
I guess not.
Doesn't mean they won't. Eventually.
I mean, I keep saying that. You know, it's been a year now, or getting close to a year that we've been together, and I mean, is that weird to not know a lot about someone? after a year of dating them?
I mean, sure. Yeah, it's weird. I'm not going to say it's not. But honey, we're musicians in an all trans band that is played on 2 continents and got into an alley fight with Nazis. What in our lives is normal?
I suppose so.
I mean, if you want normal, you got to hang up the mic, put on an apron, and become Susie Homemaker. And if you decide that that's what you want, that's all for it. But I'm going to wonder who brain decked you first, because that ain't you.
I can't cook for shit. I reckon Thorn actually, he almost burned his own apartment trying to make me pancakes, and it was adorable, but God.
I'm either going to need to get the 2 of you fire extinguishers or skill chips, because one or the other. Other than that, you guys just need to live on kibble for the rest of your lives, because both of you are too dangerous in a kitchen.
I mean, I think it's gender affirming for Thorn, so I guess that does not stop too bad.
Get Thorn a smoker.
All right.
It's a smoker. It's you know what a grill is, right? Like a barbecue
Yeah.
grill. It's a barbecue grill that's designed to keep all the smoke inside, so it flavors the meat more.
Oh.
Yeah,
Yeah, I could look into that.
I mean, I don't know that they have over in the UK. They might not even know what the fuck it is. But trust me, in the South, you know, all them crazy ass rednecks, they love them.
Well, I mean, if it helps add flavor to it, it probably doesn't exist in Europe.
That's, yeah. From what I saw, the food when we were over in the UK. Oh, but I mean, you know, give it a try.
They don't have it in Britain. Don't be mean to all of Europe.
Shut up! You're not here. So yeah, yeah. I mean, yeah. Give it a, you know, I don't know if it's. Actually, no, it's a terrible idea because neither one of your apartments is big enough for it.
Actually, now that Thorn, well, we got a dog.
You bought a dog?
Yeah.
Got one. It was legal, legit.
Yeah, we got a, well, it's like a dog. It's a robot.
It's about 10% dog by the brain.
I thought it was a robot at first, but then Thorn learned that it had like a dog brain inside the robot body.
What? You what? No! Who cut up a dog to make a robot?
I don't know. The NCPD apparently.
Oh, that's it. We need to burn that place to the ground.
One of these days. So yeah, now I have a 10-ton bulletproof German Shepherd that Thorn's playing fetch with. So
Okay. I mean,
you know, it fell off a truck we just found on the street one day. You know how things are.
I mean, I could see it just chasing a truck and then, you know, caught the bumper, latched on, and stopped, and now it didn't know where it was.
Like you said, things about our life is weird sometimes. So,
Nothing we do is normal.
No.
Oh, speaking of nothing in our lives being normal, how's how's our new bus driver and his couch warmer?
Grouch is good. We got some money and
Oh,
we might get him a new heart soon. Which is,
Yeah, that's a good idea.
yeah.
Oh, Nalani was telling me she's trying to line up a big gig for the for the charity event for that.
Yeah, I mean, we probably won't need the money for Grouch anymore, but doing like a veterans, like veterans charity, you know, for people who are similar to Grouch, who maybe have like a lot of worn cybernetics that are malfunctioning and don't have the money for, you know, replacements, or those who are teetering on like cyberpsychosis or something like that.
I mean, especially a lot of them, you know, Senam War vets. The the first run cybernetics that the military were putting them in, they were basically using them as guinea pigs to see if those things would blow up or make them go psycho, or if they'd work or not. Like a lot of those things, any people that got any of those first gen implants left, those things are poison. So yeah, anything we can do to help.
Yeah, that'd be really good. I think, yeah, that should be fun.
Yeah.
It'd be a good way to help people out and help the community out, and also get, you know, more recognition and whatnot. I don't know much about X1 yet, though. Still, I haven't really gotten a chance to really talk to them.
Okay.
X1 tends to just be mostly in the net and doesn't seem to like people much. But they're a good dancer. I saw them, you know,
Really?
I was at the bar with them earlier tonight, and they apparently are really trained in that, which is surprising.
How does someone that spends all their time in the net learn how to dance?
No, I'm sure maybe their agent has a mod chip.
Do you
for
think
it.
maybe it's like that video game thing like a decade ago where there was a whole bunch of gamer nerds, no offense, who suddenly got really good at dancing because of that one arcade game?
Probably.
Yes, 100%.
It's a lot.
Thorn, I'm not going to tell anybody why, but Sunburst just got a fate point.
Show the chat after the scene. Let Neil
Yeah.
finish.
Yeah, a lot of hours playing Busted Groove. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So, I mean, how are you doing? Because you're worried about me, and you're worried about Sieg Helga, and you're worried about Thorn and Grouch and X1. And are you worrying about you at all?
I mean, I'm fine. There's a lot going on. What's to worry about?
Are you happy? That's something to worry about.
Yeah. I'm happy with Thorn, despite everything I just said, you know. While I would like them to open up more, I'm still... I think I'm fully in love with them.
Okay, that's good.
I think. I don't know. Like I said, I don't... know how that feels. I don't think this is like I said, this is my only other relationship I've ever had. So, but it feels different. But also don't have a lot of. When the only other person I've ever hooked up with was, for a couple months, it's hard to compare.
Look,
But-
when it's too late, you'll know.
Yeah. I guess I just didn't expect it.
You can't. It's the weirdest thing, and it's going to come out of nowhere, and never when you expect it, and never when you have time for it.
I mean, I just thought for a long, when we first hired Thorn, I just thought they were just, a dude. Like, and then they show up one day and it's like all femmed out and makeup and shit, and it's like, oh, damn, okay. They were really pretty.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Look, I got an idea. There is an absolute banger of a movie that's on the vid that I've been waiting to see. It's starting up in about 10 minutes. How about we both get comfortable? I got some brand new barbecue sriracha kibble, and I'll get us some bowls, and we can sit back and watch a movie and, just try to be, normal girlfriends with a normal night in a normal apartment without any of this craziness going on, and see if we can make it work for 2 hours.
All right. I like that.
All right. And as Neon walks towards the view screen and Chery walks a different direction to go get stuff, we will come back to the casino for one more quick round. But first, that was the gift that was thrown into the player chat that was just worth a fate point with the caption. Thorn tries to seduce X1 by brings them over, and as they walk into Thorn's room and see this, and we fucking on Google Sheets.
This is what you internet people like, right?
Those are dope as fuck, I'm not gonna lie.
And when that came up, I lost my shit.
It was so fun.
All right.
It's like how good are you at though, baby? I excel at it.
Oh!
Points.
All right.
Ow!
I need some Shiraka kibble, not gonna lie. I know, right, dude? Right. All right.
Oh, well, right before anything, like Chery gets a text from Thorn that just says, "Hey, hey, Neon's with you at the moment. If I recall correctly, tell her Arlecchino is at the shop with me. She will know what that means."
She absolutely does not tell you for the next 2 hours. All right.
Okay.
Back to
Someone just got blocked.
See, I'm warming up. I got jokes. I can get this.
That brings us back to the casino. Each of you are going to get one more pass. So we're going to go in reverse order from the one that we just did. So we're starting with Bacon.
Blackjack one more time.
All right. Give me... Boop, boop. Give me a gambling roll. How much you putting down before you roll?
Well, I already earmarked the 1,300.
Right.
I gave him a +1. I gave everyone a +1.
And I just fired off a bullseye for myself.
Okay.
And I'll use my 4 luck points because this is it.
Okay.
Sorry, I'm looking at my thing here. I'll throw 600.
Okay.
And I've already taken it off of the board, so...
I'm going to give that card back because you cannot double bullseye.
He
Single card play.
threw one for himself.
Oh, all right.
Yeah.
Never mind. Give it back then. So play that one again in a minute. All right. So, how much are you putting down, Bacon?
600.
600. And you got 18 on the roll, and then another 10 on that, so a 28. And then a +1, you said?
Yeah.
Oh, wait, no, that was from 40 minutes ago. This is the one you just did. Okay. So, 14, and then a 10 on that is 24, and then a 1 is 25.
Then another 5 is 30. On the roll.
Where's the other 5?
I just rolled the die.
Right, but that's included in the 14.
Mm-hmm.
Your total there of 14 is...
You've given me the 14 before I rolled the 5. Am I crazy?
Yes. You rolled a 5 plus 2 plus 7 is 14. That's what that says right there. And then
Yeah.
you had a crit, which gives you another 10 to make it 24, and then a +1, and that makes it 25.
Okay, I'm with you now. I got it.
Cool. You bet 600, you said?
Yeah.
You bet 600, you doubled down, you made 1,200.
At some point,
Marked.
the casino's going to suspect you of cheating.
Pretty much. Don't worry, it's coming.
Honestly, I'm actually down 100 because the 1,300 from earlier went right back into them for ammo.
Yeah. But that also means they're down 1,300 because that ammo is basically free. So,
Okay.
all right. So that is you, and you have money. X1.
So, still an outside bet. Do you do ranges of 12, so it's a 2-to-1 bet, or should I just stick with
I can do that.
evens, odds, red flag?
I, in fact...
Because I would like to do a higher bet, but...
go for it. I've got difficulty numbers.
Oh, do you have difficulty numbers for inside bets?
Yep.
Oh, my dude. Okay. In honor of the 4 of us, I'm going to do a corner bet. Does it matter what corner bet? Can I just say corner bet?
You can just say corner bet.
All right, sweet. And be like, because X1 kind of considers them our new family and whatnot. So I played a +1 and a crit and just good juju on the card. Corner bet is an 8-to-1. Let's go gamble, yeah?
8-to-1, basically slightly better than a 1 in 10. All right, give me a roll.
All right, and I'll spend all my luck points, which is +7 on top of it.
Okay. Wow.
No fucking way. Oh, no fucking way.
How much did you just bet?
Oh, fuck.
Please.
I am going to trust you that you're going to say the amount you were going to say before you knew that you were winning.
Because it was an 8-1, it was going to be 2,500 to get an even number.
I'm okay with that.
All right, cool.
So how would you feel if I put a transfer error on top of that? You can say no if you're not comfortable with it.
That's up to the DM. I'm like, fuck it, let's go. But it's up to the DM.
Well, it's my card, so I mean, it's...
How would you feel if I said that you have to roll the d6 without the chance of rolling a fate point to remove the 6 if you botch it?
That's fair. Fuck it. Wait, me or Thorn?
Thorn.
Okay.
Yeah, it'd be on Thorn.
I won't hold it against you if you fuck up my roll.
It's right now sitting at 10 grand. It can become 20 grand. It can become 30 grand. Or it can become 5 grand.
That's true. I mean, it's a lot either way.
It's a huge deal either way.
I'm gonna do it. Oh, please.
All right. Now, before you roll this die, a 1 is 30 grand. A 2 through a 4 is 20 grand. And a 5 or a 6, just turn that into 5 grand instead.
Please.
Yeah! Oh my God! Yo, let's fucking go! 8-1 with the triple, let's fucking go! The big win.
Dude, we will never be allowed to gamble here again.
No.
Making money in Night City is
I'm
hard.
gonna tip the dealer.
We were struggling to function in Night City, kids.
Money is hard to come by in Night City.
It is.
That was my only transfer error. That was the only transfer error card I had.
It was the
ever gotten.
only one you needed to play.
I was hyperventilating.
So,
I love gambling all of a sudden.
so Morgoth,
Yes.
please add $30,000 to your character card.
Jesus. All right, bet. Thank you, 30,000 heard.
Mwah, mwah, mwah.
Yeah.
That's for the dog.
Yeah, right? Go. Thank you. Holy shit.
However,
come back
I
here
am
again.
I am likely to become
Yeah, we
very.
can never come back here. We need to leave. We need to go.
I am likely to be very evil in a moment, and this is going to be great. So, that's going to be at the end of Morgoth's segment.
Can I tip out? Can I tip the security guard and the dealer and everything?
Thorn, what are you doing?
Oh. Well, they're done shopping. Their friends are still gambling. They will walk by again, taking a path near the Arlecchino girl, and literally just kind of wait, like leaning against the wall, 1 foot on the wall, for their friends to be done,
Okay.
and kind of hope that Arlecchino might approach them. Just make themselves very available and clearly not busy.
Arlecchino is playing. Either pronunciation is acceptable. Everybody, chill. Arlecchino is playing blackjack and sees you at the standing against the wall, and just runs her hand along the chair that is next to her.
Oh. How much debt am I willing to get into for Clown Puss? Let's see. All right. I will very casually approach and sit down.
The first time you said that.
Weirdly, it's not the first time I've said that.
As she's playing, and you sit down, she says, "So, A couple of my men told me that you were looking for my numbers.
If you got one, most certainly. I was hoping you'd lived through that firefight.
42, 24, 36.
Is that a phone number?
No.
What kind of number is that? Oh! Thank you for the explanation, Morgan.
I got you.
God damn. Okay. Shit. I mean, that's interesting to know. I was hoping phone number before.
I go through them so quickly. I mean, they never seem to have enough charge to be able to keep up.
Hmm. So is gambling your only vice, or do you happen to be interested in anything else?
Oh, I am a woman of many vices.
Hmm.
Also a few clamps.
I mean, I'm glad I ran into you here. This place seems like the kind of place with experts, and I've always had, due to my experience, and it's a lot of experience, some old wisdom that the best kind of sex you can have is some sex you can laugh in the middle of, and you seem to be an expert in something like that.
Do you think I'm an expert at laughing? Or an expert at sex?
They drag their eyes up and down you, and they say, guess.
You're smart. You'll go far in this world, I can tell.
How far do you think I could get with you then?
Brewfrost says that your character is hungry and needs to eat the equivalent of one ration.
What just happened? I'm not in the Twitch chat.
I think she's more than one ration.
I also think that Thorn is more than one ration hungry at the moment.
It's a whole MRE.
Definitely focus on the RE. Well, I mean, I do have so many more vices left to satisfy tonight. I mean, after I'm done with money, win or lose, that can't take up an entire evening, so I'll need to find a different entertaining game to play with, won't I?
Oh, we gotta go. Good to see you again, Thorn. We got to go. Big Grouch. Gotta go. Bye.
This is literally Morgoth running up to you while you're at the table and like literally grabbing you around the arms, being, we gotta go. Right now.
Time is of the essence. Vámonos.
I am right on the edge of something. What are you?
Can
What?
you tell? I am on the edge. Let's go now. Rápido. Glad we had this stop. So sorry here. Then just run.
They pull out a piece of paper. It has their phone number on it, and they say, "I know you go through them a lot. Hopefully, a payphone might work. Please call me whenever you're, in the mood for something, because I like chew toys that can squeak." And they get up and they start leaving with their friends.
Nice. And on that note, we will end there. So, chat, you have the terrible choice of trying to figure out which one of these insane motherfuckers gets a fate point tonight.
It's good to be a cyber lowlife.
It is great being a high-tech lowlife. It really is.
Hey, Deuce.
Aries, nope, not doing it.
Hey, Deuce.
Yeah.
Strugs to funk, right?
Thorn for the nat
my
1 on the
clown puss, You better
D6.
get me a fate point for that.
I got you.
You assholes.
You gotta go.
You gotta pad it out. Add drama to it, you know?
Yeah.
Well, they
Yeah,
won't be.
fair. See, if we do it a third time, then it'll be funny.
Thorn for the Faustian deal. Thorn for the extra loot. Thorn for the nat 1 on the D6. I mean,
considering Sonny and Jerica and I were talking all about Faustian deals last night, I'm sorry, that had to be that had to be a Faustian deal right there.
it's something. All right.
On the fly. Holy shit, yeah.
Honestly, yeah, the pie was pretty good too.
X1 for making good bets. Thorn for catching one pie and almost getting their hand on a second.
Oh, pun.
Oh, you
That was
motherfucker.
fucking good. Can we get an anime point? That was fucking good. Actually,
I
you know what?
mean,
I'm gonna give Jerica a fate point for
this close to getting your hands on 2 clown pies in one episode.
Ah, damn you,
That was
X1.
funny.
I can't be mad at you because you just got us 30K, but damn you.
I don't blame you.
You beat me to it, Raghav. Ah.
You
Maybe-
guys
maybe-
went on.
Maybe
You-
it's the
X1
second
pulls me
goal.
outside.
You don't know.
All right.
Do you tell them that you just won that much?
I say we won a second dog. You just lie. You run. They can be mad at me later for not having it. There might be a second dog. I don't know.
I mean, almost.
They're more confused about whether you mean that literally or not, but they leave with you anyway.
I bet.
Oh, jeez.
That was a session. That
I mean,
was
I
good
assume it's
stuff all
pie. It
around.
could be strudel. I don't know if what Arlecchino's packing sounds.
We'll find
Look,
out.
Thorn was. If they had kept talking, they would have said, "Look, I'm non-binary. I don't care what's in your pants. But if it's as weird as like a silly straw or something, maybe just give me a little heads up."
We got that goose stick attachment.
Well. Okay, I think we've all gone completely loopy.
I got like
Completely
5 more in the
loopy.
chamber. We can do this all night. I have so
Oh
many.
no, I can't keep up. No.
Yep.
Bacon's like 35 drinks in at this point. He's done.
Everybody that's playing Bacon Court at this point, you owe me 2 magnums before next week. It's that simple.
Oh shit, the Magnum.
Ironically, that's also what Thorn's saying right now.
No, let's fucking go.
All right, let's get our closing. Let's get our closings in here so we can blow this popsicle stand.
All models in this game built with Hero Forge. Each player built their own models. All of the models shown in the series can be found in the Hero Forge community by Hero Forge subscribers by searching for the 2025 tag.
Maps used in the series are by Solution, Chepeku, ZD Cyber, Frag Maps, and the Art Telesaurian Games website.
Music played during the show is from artists such as Tabletop Audio, Karl Casey at Whiteback, Neon Shudder, Kenshiro Plus, Gregorio Franco, Mangadrive, Quine, and See Thomas Howl.
Please check out this and other shows at twitch.tv/singlestepgaming, at youtube.com/@ the ampersand is still important, Single Step Gaming, on Blue Sky at Single Step Gaming, and check out our merch store. Well, we already talked about this, but check out our merch store for fun game-related merchandise at singlestepgaming-shop.fourthwall.com. And remember, Twitch subs get a discount on all purchases.
Thank you all very much for watching. We hope that you have fun. If you were watching this on YouTube, please like, subscribe, do all the things. If you would like to be part of our live studio audience, they're live, I'm in the studio. Make sure that you are here Saturdays, 7 p.m. Eastern,
Oh,
Yeah,
by the way, one more thing. If I win that raffle and get that custom hoodie, it will say this. So if y'all want to root for me,
Oh my god.
I've already decided.
I like it. Everybody, yeah, if you're on YouTube, like, subscribe, do all the things. Catch us live on Twitch on Saturday evenings. If you want to see Jerica GMing and me playing a myriad of weird characters, check out our Monday campaign. If you want to see me GMing an old school 80s style D&D campaign told from a modern rule set, check out Tuesday. Thursday is going to be a done deal by the time this episode is available on YouTube, so there's nothing for that. Friday, we have a 5e adjacent game for mostly for new players and for some old veterans that are kind of teaching them the ropes, called Small Packages. Saturday, we are right back here. Sunday, watch this space, because we will have something else new coming up. Also, Wednesday, we will have something new coming up, but not quite yet. So, everybody, thank you very much. We hope that you had fun. We hope you are entertained, and we will catch you all next time. Bye!
Bye!
Good night, everybody.